Everybody, welcome back to FableForge RPG. It's Wednesday night, which means Hearts of Shadow, based on the Rise of the Drow campaign. Very excited to be back with all of you. We left out on a tense note last session, so we're going to jump in there. Let's see, do I have any announcements? We have new emotes. New emotes today. I made them. They're pretty. So for subscribers, have cool little dragon emotes. Use them, spam them, abuse them. We have another couple in reserve. So when we unlock the other sub emote slots, we will instantly have more emotes for your dragon emote goodness. And of course, subbing helps support the channel because things cost money, and that's the way this works. So thank you in advance for that. Let's see what else. If you're a return viewer, community member of FableForge, please don't hesitate to tell us how we're doing, good, bad, and different. We love the feedback. We love interacting with you. And also, if you have any friends that may like D&D and TTRPGs, invite them over. It's more fun with more people, and that's just how we feel. We want to spread the love and the light, and we can't do that if there's nobody to spread the love and the light to. So, there's that. Last but certainly not least, social media push. I'm really trying to get social media going. I'm horrible at it. So, I'm devoting more attention at not being horrible at it. It's one of my 2021 things. So please, social media, on the Twitters, all the links are down there below, all the good stuff. Check it out, spread the word. Much, much appreciated. And with that, I think that we are good to jump into tonight's session of Hearts of Shadow. Oh no, Sammy's freezing. Okay, there, Sammy's back. All right, so last week, my players, you dealt with the ruins, the aftermath of the assault at the village of Rabalka. Juriander and the mayor, Igor, pleaded with you to try and find not only what they suspect to be the moon shard having absconded with these would-be assailants, but they also took many of the villagers and people from the surrounding area captive. They believed they were headed to Adric's Folly, either along the North Road or along the Hunter's Trail. And so, being the generous, heroic individuals you are, you jumped at the chance to serve the people of the surrounding community and retrieve the moon shard. And for some of you, the promise of gold helped grease the wheels on that. Let's see, what happened last session? You started to follow the North Road. You came across a pit trap filled with 4 recently deceased Drow zombies. You engaged them in combat, although Sophion tried to run past them, being the slow, dumb creatures they are. Things went a little sideways. You ended up defeating all of them. And decided, after seeing the track split along the North Road and the Hunter's Trail, you chose to follow the North Road. As you started to make your way here into the Darkwood proper, it's been many hours you've been traveling today. You came across some more crazed hunters, which you quietly crept past. And then when we ended last session, you'd been traveling probably getting close to 7 hours or so at this point. Sophion was leading the way out front since he refused to extinguish his torch so he could see.
They want me to go in the dark. That's how people go crazy.
The rest of you were following behind at a relatively safe distance. And Sophion heard a heavy rustling footstep sound off into the woods outside of his sight in the darkness to his left. As he looked in this direction, the torchlight flickered upon a thin rope which was hanging down taut from one of the tree branches above, fashioned into a snare near his foot in the snow at the edge of the road. That is where we left off. So that is where we are going to pick up. Let me put the music back on. All right. So, my friends. Sophion is up ahead of Soraya, Lorelei, and Brian. Torches on, and you see this snare in the ground, maybe 6 inches away from your toe. You realize you narrowly avoided stepping in it as you were investigating the sound to your left. Once again, as you're looking at the snare, you hear the sound of maybe a trunk getting rolled over in the snow, a heavy crunching sound along with some creaking of branches. You also hear a guttural growling, deep and bellowing, echoing around you since everything is piercingly quiet.
And we all hear this?
You guys are a little bit further behind. I will let y'all tell me how far behind you are, and I'll tell you if you hear it.
Saraya is 10 to 15 feet behind whoever is in third.
Okay.
I was right behind Sophion, so...
Sophions, plural.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Sophion.
And
Sophion times 2.
I was behind Lorelai.
Yeah, so I would probably be about 10 feet behind, I guess.
In which case I would double the distance everyone else is keeping. So maybe 20 feet behind.
Okay, so we're assuming about 10 feet between individuals, give or take?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, I would say all of you hear this noise. You see Sophion react to this. You pick up your torch, Sophion, and you kind of push it a little bit deeper towards the tree line to try and see if this is maybe a deer that happened to bump a trunk that fell over, or something much bigger and possibly more dangerous, not knowing what to expect.
My crossbow is out.
You got it. As you look, your vision seemingly starts to play tricks on you. As the light reflects off of the trees and the shadows dance within these shadows as they flicker and move in front of your face, you see almost an unearthly darkness apparate and then dissipate quickly, and they seem to be almost forming faces because of the way the shadows are playing to the left and to the right. Looking upon Sophion is staring out into the tree line, all three of you as well. You start to see these strange spheres of dark energy form into heads. Maybe it's your mind playing tricks, maybe it's not. It's hard to get grasp on reality when even up in the sky where you would normally see on a dark night stars and moon and clouds, it's just an empty black abyss.
Would I have any chance recognize these shadow creatures?
They don't really seem to be creatures. It's almost... You get the same kind of feeling as though you were lost in thought and staring at a candle for too long, and then you avert your gaze, and you see that refractory light kind of that you know isn't there. You know, things highlighted in red and blue just because of the way your eyes adjust. It's kind of the same thing, except instead of light doing it, it's the darkness.
Are you all seeing this?
Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah.
Shoo, dear. Shoo.
I don't know, is it safe to walk past? Are we
Well,
walking?
let's just go this. We're ignore it, okay? Ignore it.
Keep
Let's
your
just
voices
know.
down.
Shoo, dear. Shoo.
I don't think it's deer.
Don't say it's anything else. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Don't look at it. Don't acknowledge it. Let's just go.
Okay, well, you said there's a trap right at your foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step to the left, and I'm gonna press on. I don't know whose trap this is. It's not my problem. It's not my trap, so I'm leaving it there. Somebody must be hungry. It ain't me.
I actually agree with Sophion. I think we should stay vigilant, but we should keep moving forwards.
Okay, well, make sure you don't step in another trap. I doubt that this is the only one.
Most
Yes.
likely not.
Sophian, you keep your eyes on the ground and the trees, and I will watch our backs and make sure this shadow does not follow us.
As Sophion turns to walk, this brief exchange completed, Lorelai being just behind him, you see a different type of shadow. This one seems tangible, real, with your superior dark vision.
Oh.
A large, heavy-set, kind of round creature. Not much else you can tell in the darkness. Seems to saunter past a tree, its roundish head aimed down. And then you see the head pick up a little bit as Sophion begins to walk away, and it seems to be following the light of his torch. As his head comes up from behind the thick trunk in the snow in front of it, you see the head comes forward into almost a point. And as it hunches down ever so slightly, still a good 6 feet off the ground at its shoulders, you see something rise on its back as though it grows, and covering its back these kind of sharp points rising up. They almost look like feathers. Massive legs. And you all hear the walking as well, as it seems to be tracking Sophion.
Sophion, put your torch out.
Soraya is like visibly shaking and will increase her distance from the group to 25 feet.
Sophion, put your torch out. There's something in the woods.
Prestidigitation, the torch is out.
Torch goes out.
Fuck.
I will walk forward a little bit and reach out and be like, Sophion, I'm gonna touch your shoulder and guide you forward, okay?
Can I see this creature with my 60-foot
this.
dark vision?
You do not.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna freeze.
Let's go.
Walk very slowly.
I want to walk quickly.
Okay, no, we have to walk slowly. Okay.
Alright. So, you're in a situation with some type of creature in the darkness. You are aware that you have attracted its attention and you're trying to pass without provoking any untoward effects. So,
Don't you dare say
stealth
stealth.
isn't
chat.
gonna stealth
Okay,
isn't gonna
good.
work. It already knows you're there. I would say everybody can give me either a survival or an animal handling check.
Interesting choices.
I am good at both of those.
I am the same, and that same is mediocre.
I'm a city boy.
You said a what or animal handling?
Survival or animal handling.
Do we each roll it or just one person?
Everybody roll
Uh,
it. Group check.
Uh-oh. That's a 9 for me.
what is it again? Animal handling or nature, you said? Okay.
Or survival.
Oh, survival.
That's a 19 for me.
Mine was a 23.
It's alright, I'm not really focusing. I'm freaking out.
Oh, yeah, 16.
Okay. Now, one person. Roll a d20 with advantage.
I'll do it. Why did it only roll one? Let me roll another.
Okay.
Okay, 18.
So Lorelei puts her hand on Sophion's shoulder and begins to slowly guide him forward. Lorelei, keeping one eye on this and one eye ahead, you see it crouches down at the movement and slowly takes one step forward and another. It is still creeping closer. As you all move forward, you now see this, Soraya and Brian. Do you have dark vision? I can never remember with your character.
I do not have dark vision, but I also froze as soon as the light went out because I realized I can't see and I don't want to step in traps.
Okay, you got it. So you're staying still. Soraya, are you creeping forward? Brian's not moving.
Oh, shit. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna get closer to Brian.
If I see it moving forward, I want to stop and say, Sophion, we have to stop for a second. It still sees us.
Do you think it's a T-Rex?
I think it's a bear. It's super big. It's like fat and
Can't it
round.
see us? Can't bears see in the dark?
Well, that's
Soraya
why I think we
puts
have to
her
stand
her
side.
crossbow away because she is like shaking holding it and is
Can't they
just holding out a
smell?
hand.
I farted like 2 seconds ago.
I'm right behind you. Why would you say that?
You should have said, hey, if you extinguish my light, I'm gonna have a reaction.
So you have fear farts?
Yes!
Can I see it?
You see it.
Chaos bolt.
All right. Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh no!
God.
No, it's okay.
Soraya's
Soraya,
freaking out.
Soraya has this. Let's just move on. It's her fight to have.
Let me add everyone in the combat tracker. All right. And I'll get some music going. Some different music.
It's like Soraya's worst fucking fear, dude.
Oh boy.
This
here
is
we go.
what's that guy from Spirited Away? Just kept eating everything.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to manually modify yours, Soraya, to be at the top,
Cool.
since you are initiating this. And can you roll for your echo, or no? We'll just match it with yours. Doesn't it go with you?
Yeah, it just because it obeys my commands.
You got it. All right.
Sophiano.
Let me get you a map.
What?
I
Is
am
that what it
much
is?
further away.
Is this what it is?
An owlbear?
We'll find out.
Oh man,
I could see it on the initiative.
Soraya, you die.
Ha!
If I've
It may be.
seen-
I may have modified it. We'll find out. That thing is cute as shit, by the way.
Yeah,
I want to get that
also-
plush.
I have the plushie one too. It's just on my bed and I don't want to get out.
Well, unfortunately, this one is not plushy.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it is. Not the cuddly kind.
So, Soraya,
Yes.
you see
Chaos
this
Bolt.
dark creature still stalking Sophion and Lorelei. Someone
I
force
see
arcane
a
energy.
hulking figure in the darkness, and I fire my Chaos Bolt at it.
Go for it.
Pew pew.
What? Why is it not rolling?
Oh, okay. So yeah. By the way, forgot to tell you guys. You're gonna have to do a couple more clicks on disabled modules to help keep things stable. Okay.
Gotcha. Well, it's a 22 to hit,
22 hits.
which does 9 points of damage, and that damage is it's harder to see what damage is.
It's a 2 and a 5.
A 2 and a 5. That is lightning damage.
You got it. So, this bolt of arcane lightning streaks out from Soraya. It blazes through the snow. You see snow kick up as it arcs through, slams into this creature, and at that, the creature rises up higher and higher, 14 feet standing tall. All these dark feathers shoot out from its body. It almost looks like this monstrous bear porcupine in a hawk-like beak with sharp 6-inch long talons. Rising up in the air as massive shadow form, it slams down, it turns towards Soraya, and starts lunging towards you. Anything else, Soraya?
I would say, run now. That's my turn.
Alright, so you're not going to move?
No, I'm not getting closer to Brian.
Okay. Lorelei, you're up. What are you going to do?
Oh goodness, I'm going to. We can't. I know that Sophion can't see it, right?
You would know that, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if this is like a really, really bad idea. This might be a really, really, really bad idea, but I'm going to fairy fire it.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I will go ahead and cast that. So it takes a. All right, and then is it moving right now?
It locked in on Soraya, and it's getting ready to attack. Remember, we're kind of everything's happening at once.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
usually lunging towards Soraya.
I will put my fairy fire thing like right there.
Okay, you got it.
And so that
Me.
should light it up a little bit, and then that will be my action. And for my bonus action, since I'm still kind of injured, I'm gonna first level healing word myself. So how much do I get from that?
Is Fairy Fire a cantrip?
Fairy fire is a no. It is just a
First level.
spell first level.
Okay, so if you cast that, you cannot cast a bonus action spell.
Oh, okay. All right, never
So
mind
you-
then.
So bonus action spell can be cast, but if you do that, the only other spell you can cast that round, on your turn I should say,
Cantrip.
is a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action.
Okay.
It's power balancing for between you and martial casters. Okay, martial creatures.
Alright.
You got it?
We're martial casters.
Yeah, martial casters.
I
All right,
cast
so
stab.
use. Sorry, lost train of thought. Lorelei utters some magic words. All these violet globules poof out in the middle of the square, right in front of this owl bear, and doesn't it need a save or something? I believe so, right?
Yes, it is outlined in light if it fails a dex save. And then any attack roll against an affected creature has advantage as long as the attacker can see it.
It rolled a 15.
By the way, we can
That
see
is-
that roll, Joey.
Thank you.
It makes the save because my DC was 13.
Okay, so it is not outlined. And it does not have advantage, correct?
No.
Okay, so we're just going to delete that because it doesn't do anything if it walks through it.
Oh no.
All right.
Good attempt. Good attempt.
I tried.
Indeed. I can't delete that for some reason. I'm moving off the map for now. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so is that your turn, Lorelei? Anything else?
No, that's good. Or, well, yeah, that'll be it. I'm not going to move. Just in case.
You got it. Sophion, you saw this bolt of lightning streak out in the direction of this creature. As it hit, it was briefly illuminated by the arcane energy. You saw a massive shadow dart out from the side of the fairy fire explosion. It's out of your sight. As you see nothing else around you right now. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of placing a hand on Lorelei's shoulder with my dagger up and just full defensing it. Like, what are we doing? What are we going to do?
All right, so you're taking the dodge action, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And Echo's doing nothing, or is your Echo doing something?
Nah, he's chilling. He's like, I don't know,
All
playing
right.
Facebook or something.
So the owl
Playing
bear...
Facebook.
Yeah, play Facebook.
Oh god.
All right. So after dodging the fairy fire, the owl
Jesus.
bear. Those of you that can see, massive plumes of snow kicking off its legs, its feathers fully arced up, its massive beak howling, this shrieking pierce
I've
in your
been
ears
parted
as
by
it echoes
snow.
around. It charges straight towards Soraya. It takes its action to get there, though, so it isn't doing anything this turn. Brian, you're up. What are you gonna do?
I can't see shit.
You heard this off to your side.
Okay, so I can hear roughly where it landed.
Yeah.
Or I ended up. Okay, I'm going to. Oh, fluffernutters. I am. It hasn't attacked Soraya yet, has it?
You didn't hear Soraya scream out.
Joey, I forgot to roll for magic, and I just got a 3.
Okay. So you need a wall magic search, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
Keep thinking about what you're doing.
But everything might be about to change.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
78.
78.
I cast polymorph on myself, and I failed the saving throw. I turned into a sheep.
Okay, so you're gonna roll a saving throw?
Yeah. What's the save
Oh,
on
no.
polymorph?
It should be your spellcast ability.
You
does
just
it
got
not?
more tasty.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's like my dinner is here.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's less than ideal. Let me
Sheep
check
buddies.
what the save on polymorph is. I mean, like what ability it is.
It should be the same for you, I would imagine,
Yeah.
because it's your spellcasting ability since you're casting it. I could be wrong.
A wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah.
12 versus my spell save DC of 13. I'm a sheep.
No, you got
Okay.
14 because you got +2. No.
Oh Jesus Christ! You're right. Woo!
Yeah, you got a 14. So you do save, correct?
I am not a sheep.
Okay, so you save.
Christ.
So magic courses through your body. You feel this tingling sensation grip at your core, but you're able to focus your will and push it out before it overtakes you. Leaves you a bit exhausted as this massive thing comes charging directly at you. Its beak as big as your head, this sharp tongue rolling out the side, talons glinting, and what little light there is available in your dark vision. All right,
It makes
so
sense that this is happening during this fight.
we were just talking about this too.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
Okay.
You are up again.
Okay, I have a few technical questions.
Yeah.
So I heard approximately where it landed.
Sure.
It says for the spell I need a visual component. Do I have to have the visual component if I
So
hear
V is verbal.
Oh, the verbal,
For
right.
a component, okay? The only thing that matters is if your spell says a target or a space you can see. Because right now you're effectively
'cause it
blinded.
does.
Okay, then you can't do it.
Cool. I was going to try to blind indefinite, but I cannot see. Well, I don't want to. Okay, I guess I'll try to shoot a crossbow thingy at it.
Okay. You can roll with disadvantage.
Yep. That's control, right?
That is control.
Click.
And this is why it doesn't work. So probably have to roll it twice. Again, this is that dice rolling thing. Just go ahead and roll your attack. And maybe if you... when it pops up, it'll ask if you want advantage or disadvantage or normal. That's what's going to happen.
Okay. Can you let me do the click?
Okay, so in the chat box, on the right-hand side, click the attack button.
Oh, there we go. I
Yep.
didn't realize it was doing a chat box.
Yep.
Attack. Disadvantage.
Boom.
That is a 10.
10 misses.
Cool. I will just kinda sit here then. And wait. I'll wait for something to happen.
Alright. Pick up your crossbow, aim in the darkness. You can't even see the crossbow in front of your face. Let a bolt fly. You hear the twing snap, but no impact or anything. You hear no other screams out, so you stand still. Soraya, this thing is in your face. It is massive. It is basically clouding your view all around. What are you going to do?
Well, now that I get a better look at it, I'm a bit embarrassed, but I'm still freaking out a bit, so I will cast Mind Whip, which is an intelligence save.
Alright. It rolled... Ooh, a natural 20. Minus 4. Minus 4, so 16.
Cool. Still takes half damage.
Okay.
So it takes 6 points of psychic damage.
You got it.
Ah, fuck. It would have been great if he had failed that. Okay, so let's see if I fuck myself over again. I'm okay. So I will... shit. I will just yell, go! Run! And I will run. 5, 10, 15...
We don't have to outrun the bear, Lorelai.
30. And I will take that attack opportunity.
Alright, so before that happens, real quick, you focus your arcane energy directly at its forehead. You connect your mind to its. And as you try to gain some semblance of control over this ravenous, enraged creature, you feel intense hunger. You feel torturous pangs of aggression wrench your mind, and it's almost too much to bear. You get flashes seeing through this creature's eyes of previous humans strung up on the snares here in this area, and it ravaging them, ripping them off the trees, and a dark figure watching from a distance. You get pushed out of its mind by this intensity, and it is going to snap out at you with its beak.
But at least you'll know what happens.
And that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah. Here we go.
For 7 piercing damage.
Okay. Could be worse.
It snaps out, it grazes your forearm, drawing blood, as staining the white snow as you run off to the side. Your turn is up. Lorelai, what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to... Okay, so I can see with my dark vision. Soraya's like within my line of sight, right? Or would I have to move to be able to see where she is now?
No, you can see Soraya. She ran up a little bit of an embankment, so she's probably, her feet are about knee high to you, but you can see her clearly.
Okay, I'm going to cast a healing word. And hold on, let me be sure you're within. Yeah, okay, so you are within. Okay, so I'm going to healing word you. And hopefully this gives you something. Let's see. How much do you get? Oh, I get 6 HP back.
Hey, I'm almost back
There
at
you go.
full.
And then, okay, so you said if I cast a bonus action as a spell, I can cast a cantrip as an action?
A cantrip with a spell casting time of 1 action, yes.
Of 1 action. Okay, then I'm going to run forward a couple feet and cast Infestation. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out a little flea and throw it into the air. And, that is a saving throw, DC 13 for Constitution.
Alright, see what happens. It rolled a 13.
A 13. Okay, so
Yeah.
that means that nothing happens, right?
I'm not positive. Your spell. Let me
Probably with a
see.
cantrip.
It says, or it takes 1d6. So if it makes the 13,
Correct.
then it doesn't take any. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Oh, I tried. I'm be like,
You did.
oh, Soraya, are you okay? And we'll
Just
back
go.
up a little bit.
This cloud of flying fleas surges towards this owlbear and surrounds it. It charges through towards Soraya, completely ignoring the effect. Sophion, you heard Lorelei call it to Soraya. You heard her run a bit away. You can't feel the warmth near your body anymore. There's shouts and fighting going off some distance away back down the road you came from. You see nothing. What are you gonna do?
So like since like things kind of happen at the same time, what I want to do is, as she's leaving, I'm keeping my hand on her shoulder, just kind of running or walking with her, and taking like a dodge action. Like,
Okay.
what are we doing?
Okay. You got it. Easy enough. So you can kind of follow along. Echo follows with you, and even if you can't grab onto her, you can follow the footsteps. It's not that bad. Okay.
I'm grabbing on. I'm scared. Like, darkness. I'm like,
That'll work because y'all initiatives are close anyway, so you guys can just move together if you want to say you're doing that. That's fine.
yeah.
Okay. Owlbear is up. It is going to continue charging after Soraya.
Okay.
So, it blows through this arcane cloud of fleas. You feel the ground shaking beneath you, Brian, as this thing charges next to you. You get a glimpse of this massive shadow form just out of arm's reach, moving and fluctuating the shadows around you. It is still focused on Soraya, though. So it is going to...
You need like bear noise.
I know, right? Lashes out with its beak and its claws.
Jesus.
Okay. So, 14 hit.
Shield.
Okay. It lunges forward, snaps out towards your throat. Arcane shield comes up, reflecting it. It recoils back and lunges forward again. One massive paw coming around with 6-inch long talons for a critical hit. It rakes across your chest.
Shit.
That's a lot of dice.
Don't say
Leaving
that, dude.
a gaping wound across your chest, tearing your clothing away into shreds. You take 21 points of slashing damage.
Hold on out.
And with that, Lorelei, you see Soraya take this hit. The shield dissipates and she crumbles to the ground. The owlbear standing over with a blood-curdling scream.
I'd
And
like to point
turns,
out that was almost enough to kill me outright.
turns to Brian. You see it turns to Brian, next being so close. Brian, you hear all this happen. What are you going to do? It is right next to you.
I can't see it though.
You can't see it, no. You just know it's there. You feel it there. You sense it there. You know something bad happened to Soraya.
Well, hopefully it'll just eat her. So.
I can't do the thing that I want to do because I can't see it.
I know, right? Maybe we
It's
need
like
torches.
this close to you.
I know. I like can I? Okay, so like, would it count if I like pet it Because then I would know exactly where it is, and then I could cast my spell without.
Okay, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe absolute darkness unless you've experienced it. Okay,
It's horrific.
so if you've ever been deep in a cave, or you've ever been in a closet and you close the door and you literally can't see your hand 3 inches in front of your face, that's what this is. So you can try and reach out towards it and get an idea, but I mean that's no real functionally different from just rolling an outright attack roll.
Well, because what I want to do is I want to cast blindness and deafness on it,
Okay.
but it needs a visual. I need to be able to see it. It says what you can see within range. So if I'm touching it, can I just boop it? It's just like, here, this is where you are. Can I boop?
Let me ask you this: does that spell have an attack roll, or is it just a save?
It is a save.
Okay. So this is what I'll do, and this is going to apply to NPCs in the future too. I will let you try to make a disadvantaged attack roll on Armed Strike just to see if you can find it and touch it. And if you do, I'll let you cast a spell. But in other situations in Darkness, NPCs can do that to y'all too, so remember that going forward.
Cool. I am down with that.
Alright.
Unarmed strike with disadvantage. Click. Attack. Disadvantage. That is a 10.
Hearing the torturous screams, feeling this thing, you reach out in the last minute of desperation to try and find some way to cast a spell to help yourself, help your party, and your hand goes through clean air and you catch nothing.
Okay. Well, I know it's generally somewhere in front of me, so I'm gonna try to cast Fairy Fire on it. Unless the reaching out was my action.
I'll let you cast Fairy Fire now. We'll talk about it more offline to kind of fine-tune this a bit.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Click. Cast a spell. Do the thing. Click. Saving throw. DC is 13.
Rolling now. You rolled a 16.
Damn it.
God damn, it's the toughest owlbear in existence.
Naranasia's shadow.
I'm assuming it can see me.
It can. You would be assuming it can see you. I will tell you that much.
Okay.
Bears have great sense of smell and hearing.
I'm assuming owl bears have dark vision.
It seemed to track Soraya pretty good. So
I'm gonna play dead. I'm gonna
okay.
literally just take my moving action to just go prone and pretend to be dead and see it.
Everyone, quick
Two
fetal
prone
position.
buddies on either side of this owlbear.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Crossed prone lovers. Performance.
Oh god.
We're gonna do a contest
That's a
here.
17.
Okay, you got it. All right, so y'all see, well, you, Lorelei, now see Brian reach out, narrowly missing the owlbear's back, and it turns towards it, and all of a sudden she just falls to the ground, seemingly completely unconscious. Soraya, death saving throw for you.
No, I stabilize.
You stabilize, that's right, because of your periaptive. What's it called? Periaptive?
Wound closure.
Wound closure, you got
now
it.
you get eaten alive.
So you're instantly stable. Beautiful. Lorelei, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Go.
That's really good because that was a natural one, too.
It's killing them. It's killing them.
Thing.
Well, I don't know what to do. Should I light up? I can do lights. I can let you guys see it if you want to fight it, but it's
I think
killing
it's a
them.
little late for that.
But it could at least help a little bit. I can change it. I can go grab one of them and carry them away. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, let's outrun a bear. Or whatever the hell is out there.
All right, Lorelei, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast dancing lights in a straight
Okay.
line from me to the bear.
What the heck?
You got it.
So I can see it and everybody else can see it. And then I'm going to... Oh, hold on, let me move these.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
look, an owlbear.
And then I'm gonna...
I have a theoretical question. with the dancing lights.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Wait, where are you going? Did you just have dancing lights all the way towards me and then move off to the
It's
side?
it's like a runway. That's all.
And then I'm going to.
It's the new peanut butter jelly. It's the lit
I'm gonna
flag.
cast healing spirit. Right over Brian and Soraya. So let me do that.
What is that? And are you gonna heal this owlbear?
No, it's only people that I choose.
Oh, amazing.
So, or actually, how big is it? It might not actually be that big. It's 5 foot by 5 foot. So I'll put it.
Yeah.
Since I know you're like actually down, I'm gonna put it over you.
Thank you.
And so basically, whenever you start your turn there, I can choose for that to restore 1d6 HP to you.
Lit.
And then that's gonna be my turn.
All right. So you see this, the lights, and then Lorelei darts out of the light, leaving Sophion very exposed, directly in the eyesight of this owlbear. Behind this owlbear, you see rising up this ghostly kind of purplish drow figure with these massive wings that seem almost skeletal, but at the same time feathered, and it looks down upon Soraya with a mournful look in her eye. Sophion, you're up. What are you gonna do?
I hate the woods. Fucking hate it. Like, it's the worst
Yeah, you're telling me.
ever. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, I'll switch that. So I will be here, but now that I know it's in the area, I'll have my shadow go there.
Okay.
Oh,
Echo charges up. You stay back.
God. Y'all, man, like, killing me, for real. And I will make an attack through the shadow. Dagger attack.
Go for it.
Wait, did it do it?
Yeah, you have to click the attack button in the chat window now.
The attack window.
In the chat window, click the attack button.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Cool.
Yep. Yeah, just change the dice rolling a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
It's a
Well, at
21
least someone
for
was
everyone
able to
watching.
hit it.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if this includes all the stuff that it normally does.
The calculations should not have changed at all. It should just be the method of actually rolling.
Well, no, because it's 1d4 plus 2 plus 3. It should be 1d4 plus 2. Oh, no, gosh darn it. Every time I see the plus 5 on the other side for the saving throw, it confuses me. So yeah,
there you
7
go.
damage.
You got it.
With
Echo
my
slash.
little dagger.
Echo comes out, slices across his torso. You see some feathers flare out and fall on the ground around it, slowly sinking to the snow. Anything else?
Casting feather fall on the feathers.
All right. Owlbear is up. It turned towards Brian, and Brian just dropped. And you see it kind of lean in menacingly, opening its mouth, and then it kind of stops at that time. Dancing lights come up. Sophion charges forward. Echo charges forward. It slashes out, hits the owlbear. It's going to lash out with its claws at the Echo that just injured it. And that is a 15 to hit.
That's a miss, I think.
Ew.
Right?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. Gosh darn it. Oh, and I had this up just. 14 plus your proficiency, and we're at what, 2?
Yes.
Yeah, so 16 AC.
The Echo dodges out of its way. It comes back around, snapping at the Echo towards its head. Once again, the Echo dodges underneath. It stands up and slams back down on snow. A giant white cloud surrounds him. You don't see the Echo or Brian at this moment. Brian, dancing lights come up. Snow is swirling around you as this ethereal form of Sophion next to you is engaging this owlbear, snapping and clawing. You're laying down pretending to be dead. What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast. I can see it now, right?
You can see it.
I'm gonna cast blindness and deafness on it.
Okay.
Let me do it. Let me do a thing. Where's the click? Cast. Spell save of 13. Please.
Okay. Constitution check. Rolled an 8 for a total of 11.
Okay, wait. So the target's either blind or deafened. Meditation. Okay. I'm gonna make it blind.
Okay.
And it ends on a successful saving throw. Or after a full minute. So it is now blinded. Do I have to place that?
No, don't worry
I'm
about
just
that.
okay, that's fine.
You're good.
I'm gonna walk 5, 10. Can I not move?
Should be able to. Were you holding it or something?
Oh, there we go. So that's 5, 10.
So you're standing up. So that's 15, right? What's your total? Your total
30.
movement? Okay, so yeah,
so,
15 to stand up. To
15
move
stand
through through
10.
the space of the echo.
Yeah.
That's gonna be another 10, so you can get one space past it, which you did.
Oh, okay, here. Do I see Soraya?
Yes.
I don't see her on the map. I'm gonna assume I'm 10 feet away from her.
You are 10 feet away. I'm not sure why you don't see her on the map.
It's because Dancing Lights doesn't light up that far for me.
Oh, okay.
Not how dark. Okay.
So you do not see Soraya.
In that case, can I move? Can I just move this way then? And 15 to stand up, and then 15 this way, instead of going through the thing.
Sure.
Or-
We're saying you're trying to get around the owlbear to see Soraya. That's fine.
Okay,
big deal.
yeah. I'm gonna go around this way and see Soraya. And can I try to be like quiet about it, like stealthy, sneaky movement? I know I'm like right next to it, so like dumb, but like, can I try anyway?
When you stood up and it went blind, it reared its head back, it starts lashing about angrily, and then it stops, and you feel the massive breath exhaling from the nostrils in its beak. And then as you stand up and turn, it's tracking your movement.
Damn it.
It's smelling you walk past it.
Okay.
It cannot smell an echo. An echo is an object.
Right. Can I... Okay, I know I already cast a spell, but can I use like a bonus action, just throw something out of my bag on the other side of the owl?
Yeah, that's a free action if you want to do that. That's fine.
Cool. I'm just gonna grab anything out of my bags or pockets, and I'm just gonna try to throw it as far over the other side of the owl bear as possible.
That's fine. We'll say you do that. Look at your inventory. Tell me what you throw, and we're going to move on. Just get back to me with that information.
Cool.
All right, Soraya, you're up.
At the start of your turn, you get back one. You have go.
1 hit point.
That's all I need.
Your chest is burning, and you feel as though you got hit in the chest by a massive log falling from 10 feet. But you are conscious. You are prone. This thing is standing over you. You see Brian, the Echo, Dancing Lights, trying to take in the situation. What are you going to do?
I will get to my feet and reach out to this owlbear. Oh, who is inside your mind? And I will cast Mind Whip again,
Okay.
which is another intelligence saving throw.
You got it. Coming at you. It rolled a 0.
Yes! That's huge. Oh, I knew it was a dumb creature. Okay, so that is 11 points of psychic damage, and
All right.
it can't take a reaction till the end of its next turn. And on
Okay.
its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action, but it only gets one of the 3.
Okay.
And so because it cannot take reactions, I will use the remaining 15 feet of my movement to fucking get out of its path. And I will just say again, everyone run now! And for my bonus action, I will convert all 3 of my sorcery points into a second level spell slot.
You got it.
That's my
That
turn.
was... Let me see. That was a spell, so we need a Wild Magic Surge.
Yep, thank you.
I'm trying to remember too.
Yeah. 19, we're good.
Okay. And that brief moment of connection, again, the hunger, the darkness, the rage, the shadowy figure you see more up close now, standing, soothing, petting the owlbear as it tears into the torso of a helpless hunter ensnared in one of these ropes. And in the darkness, through the gray vision eyes of the owlbear, you see what was once a drow face, but now the skin is deformed, the cheeks are gaunt, the eyes are slanted more. There is no pupils, it's just nothing but yellow behind it. The ears are longer, and its skin is torn, stretched over its muscles. It almost looks as though this drow has been transformed not into a zombie, but into some other type of undead malformation.
And does this shadowy figure look similar to the other shadowy figure that we've seen a bit? Have we seen shadowy figures?
Give me an intelligence check, because you have a different perspective. You're in the owlbear eyes, all that. See if you can figure it out.
Intelligence. 18?
Brief glimpse. You can say at best of comparable stature and general size as the one that you saw in the crypt beneath
In the crypt.
the cathedral. Yes.
Got it.
Brian, what did you throw?
I threw a water skin.
Okay. Lorelai, you're up.
Okay, since I can see that Soraya very obviously moved out of my spirit's range, which I'm gonna have it look like a little teeny tiny fox, because I can pick what it looks like.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Morphs down.
I'm gonna move it. How do I move it? Is it this button? No, it's this
Don't
button.
worry about that. Just tell me where you're putting it.
I'm gonna put it directly on top of Brian, since I know Brian is right next to it still.
Okay.
So just in case you get hit, and then I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna stay there. I don't wanna like move or do anything.
All right. You got it. Real quick. I didn't think to check this before. Does your healing spirit require concentration?
Let me check. I think it is just a cast. Oh, it is concentration. Yeah.
Okay, is your dancing lights concentration? I think it is.
Oh, you're right, it is. Okay, so then dancing lights would drop.
Okay. And we're not gonna go back and change anything, but now as your arcane energy is being taxed, you have to let one go and you choose to drop dancing lights. Yeah, remember to check concentration going forward.
Oh, okay, no, I'll just do that. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
For some reason I cannot delete these things right now. Sophion.
I'll do it, yeah.
Okay, Sophion, you cannot see.
Okay, cool.
Everything goes pitch black again, but you do see this little silvery fox standing next to a slightly illuminated Brian off in the distance behind this massive shadowy owlbear.
Nope. Yeah, I'm just kind of I'm out. Peace. Just kind of moved back and I'm like, Lorelai, where are you? Just kind of move back, trying to find her. Like,
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Ka-chow. Oh.
Nice. As you're fumbling through the dark, trying to find Lorelai, you hear the telltale as one of the snares snaps tight, grabbing your ankle. At the last second, you're able to wrench it free. You twist your ankle a bit in the process, but the branch flies up harmlessly and kind of swings back, the rope smacking you in the face with a thud, narrowly dodging that bullet. At the sound of the rope, you all see the owlbear, blind and everything, turn and stare directly in that direction, sniffing the air. Anything else, Sophion?
Did I find Lorelai?
She could call out to you and pull you close if she wants to.
Yeah, if I see him step in front of me, I'm just gonna like tug on his thing. I don't want to say anything, but I'll like tug on his sleeve.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull her as we run. Go.
Oh, God.
All right. So, at this juncture, the owlbear, focused on the sound of that rope snapping taut, searches in that direction. It sniffs the air. It begins to charge forward, but then, as it does, its foot catches on the road and it stumbles a bit. It seems like it can't support its weight as well. Its shoulder buries into the snow and it slowly gets back up. It scans around again, sniffing the air, trying to find a next target, or maybe trying to find an escape before settling on heading straight to the west, charging full speed as far as it can, taking the move action. You can get a opportunity attack if you want. No, you can't, because you can't see Brian.
I can't see, yeah.
And Brian can't see either. So it charges towards Sophion and then
It
stumbles.
technically can't take the move action. It can only move.
It can't?
It can only
Okay.
move or
Okay.
action or bonus action.
Beautiful. Okay, so it's going to get there. All right. So it just seems to be charging away. It's hurt. It is furious. It is blind. Brian, you're up. You can hear it. That's it.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Did it make it save for the blind?
Oh yeah, it gets a con save. Or yeah.
It does not. It rolled a 2.
Cool. It's still blind. Oh. That was like the least harmful thing I could do to it. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna stand here. I'll have my rapier out just in case to prepare for it, but I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay,
Or
Soraya,
at least have my hand on it.
you got it.
I am just going to get up to the trunk of the tree and get behind it and have a bit of a panic attack. Take some snow off the ground and rub it on my face and just try to calm myself down. And I suppose take the hide action.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Lorelai.
Okay, I can see that the
16.
bear is gone.
It's running away. It's still
Running
pretty close,
away,
but it's running
okay.
away.
I don't want to chase it at all. What should I do? Oh gosh.
If nobody's going to chase it, we can get out of initiative and everything. I just wanted to give you all the opportunity. I know Sophion's not chasing it, so.
Wait, Brian, did you take any damage at all?
No, I didn't. I just played dead
Okay,
for safety.
that's what I thought. Alright. Because my healing spirit is still up, but as soon as I see it running away, I'll dissipate my healing spirit.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Okay, so y'all are letting the owlbear run off into the darkness.
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
I will say, when as we watch it run off, does it seem like it is just choosing a direction to run, or does it seem like it's going a specific direction?
It keeps dodging and turning. It's stumbling over trunks. It's getting smacked in the face by branches. It seems to just be running for its life. It is very wounded. Very much does not like the situation.
Well, I think that was
done.
an even trade.
Okay, not on the map anymore. No more initiative locked. The snow has been churned up all over the place. Glancing around now, taking stock of the situation. Sophion relighting his torch or dancing lights, however you guys want to illuminate the area.
Relighting that torch.
Or with your dark vision, whatever. You see, now knowing especially what to look for, you see a total of 6 snares in this area. 3 on either side of the road, and they seem to be intelligently rigged, not for animals, but they're nearby and hidden so that if one individual were to become snared, another one could very well get trapped in the same thing. And as all the snow's been kicked away from the grass and the road, beneath where all of these snares were, you see the mud, the grass, has been stained dark red.
That was... Oh, I have a question. Now that I've seen an owlbear, can I turn into an owlbear?
As long as your CR limit allows it.
It's not a beast.
Is it not a beast?
Oh, it's a monstrosity.
Magical.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was created by
Thank you.
wizards doing dumb things.
Lizards need to make beasts.
Thank you, DM.
Darn it. But
Can you tell I've had druids in my parties?
Yeah, right.
Druids.
Well, the whole beast monstrosity thing is so dang like, oh, that's a beast. Oh, that's a monstrosity. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
It's really perception.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Soraya, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, just give me a minute, please.
Got any herbs or something, Lorelai, to kind of help with the nerves?
I don't have any herbs, but I can heal you if you need it.
No, you're like my second favorite plant
I have a
person.
potion I can use. Don't
But do you want
waste
to
your
use...
magic on me.
I don't know if you want to use... Do you want to use the potion yet, or should you save the potion? I can get more spells if we rest, if we sleep for the night.
If you would like to, that is
Okay.
fine.
I will touch Soraya on the shoulder very gently and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
At
Pause there for
second
one.
level.
Pause there for 1 second. Pause there for 1 second. As you reach out to touch Soraya, and the fabric being ripped and the freshly healed wounds, at least somewhat, from the magical healing she has already received. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he gonna be a were-owlbear? That'd be awesome.
You said wisdom. Hold on, let me
Owlbear?
make sure I do this. Alright.
A werebear?
I want to be a
Oh,
wild bear.
that's a 19.
Okay.
What are they called?
Wait, hold
The-
on. Why did that do? Oh, it rolled it as my. Okay, that's a 19 plus 5. It rolled it as my dancing light for some reason.
Probably because you have it still on your token. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Okay. So the gravity of the situation starts to eat at you. The strange surroundings, the crazed hunters, and how disgusting they were behaving, and the gravity of the massive wounds in Soraya's chest eat away at your mind. You're able to focus on what you know needs to happen, the care that you have for Soraya, and healing her. You're able to focus on that and shut this out of your mind, at least for now. This dark corruption that's attempting to take hold.
I will also say that for the first time through the cuts in my clothing, you can see my left arm, which is very heavily burned.
I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Can you clean yourself off? You got like blood and shit. People gonna sniff that a mile away.
You regain 12 HP.
I am at full health.
Yeah.
She's so
gonna-
squishy.
And I will just sort of like grasp my clothing and try to cover myself as much as I can.
I'm gonna take off my robe and then my shirt and give Soraya my shirt and put my robe back on.
Thank you.
Fuck.
That wasn't fun.
Yeah. In future instances, and this is just my opinion, but can we leave the light on? Everything out here has the advantage in the dark. Everything.
But it also has the advantage in the light. It's not like everything out here is blind.
True. But
It
when
also
things
was attracted
attack,
to the light.
half of us can't do anything if it's dark.
But
Perhaps
it's also
we can-
attracted to the light.
They're gonna see it anyway.
Well, perhaps we can continue with those of us who can see in the dark, guiding us, and then if conflict arises, turn on the lights.
Yeah, as if things end up appearing, then we can turn lights on because it's not like it'll matter.
Right.
Oh my god, I don't want to walk through this creepy ass forest in pitch black. Do you know what that does to a person's psyche?
Yes.
I will be eating your toes by the end of the night.
Please don't do that.
Well, if you don't want me to do that, stop turning off my torch. God damn. Dark out here. It's creepy as hell. You hear shit. Everything's everywhere. There's sensory deprivation. Got weird things touching me.
Yep, just like home.
Just like home. No, not my home. Ah, man.
Can we keep moving, please?
Yeah. Do we know about what time of day it is?
It's night.
You know
Well,
that you.
We
Check
wouldn't
my
really
sun
know.
dial.
Tell you what. Give me a survival check to try and
Ooh.
sense the passage of time based solely
Can I-
on the amount of steps you have taken.
Can I assist because I'm very good at survival?
If you're trying to figure that out too, sure.
Oh, okay. So, do
So
you want me
would
to
we both roll one or roll one with advantage?
When you guys are assisting, I really don't care which way it goes. You can either roll one person with advantage, or two separate people can roll.
I
don't
have
care either way.
proficiency in survival.
Me too.
Okay, why don't you do an advantage roll?
Okay. Oh, alright. 13.
You know you've been walking for hours. Walking, trotting, the going has been much slower since you entered the thick confines of the dark wood proper. The road is more narrow. It's the ground is more muck, and as the darkness prevails, there's no sun to help whittle away at the ice and the snow, so the snow is building up even more heavily as well. So the last hour or so has been much, much slower than when you were out on the plains. That's the best you can tell.
Okay. I think we should keep going until we absolutely cannot walk anymore. And then rest. And
Yes.
then keep going.
We must get far from this place. This was no random beast. This is where it feeds, and it does not feed alone.
Is there any way
So
we
let's
could
go.
make... What do you mean it doesn't feed alone? Did you see more than one?
No,
I only saw
not-
one.
Not quite. Did you see that shadowy figure in the crypt that disappeared as soon as we got there?
No, I was unconscious for that, I believe.
I remember it.
Yes.
I was busy watching you. Yeah.
I briefly saw into this creature's mind, I believe. I don't quite understand it, but I saw it devouring people in these traps, and in the background petting it like some sort of domesticated animal. Was that shadowy figure?
The same one?
I believe so. It looked similar, but I got a better look this time. He looked Drow. He looked a bit like you, but elongated, a bit more exaggerated, and some sort of undead nature to him, some sort of rot,
Oh,
something that was not natural. It was deformed.
This whole forest isn't natural.
Let
It's a
us
carnival of nightmares.
keep
At the-
going.
At this, as she finishes describing this, a branch that the owlbear charged through snaps under the weight of the snow, slams down into the snow, and you being on edge, Soraya, at describing this, thinking about this, makes you jump, and then that little seed of darkness tries to pierce your heart. I need a wisdom saving throw from you as well.
Uh-oh.
This is quickly turning to the thing, John Carpenter's.
Uh-oh. 8.
All right. I need...
I don't know.
That
if
makes
your
sense. I'm susceptible to this shit.
I don't know if your necklace can save you from insanity.
I need you to give me a 1d10, please.
Okay. This is completely Soraya's worst nightmare, by the way. 3.
Okay. Y'all can continue. I'm going to send you a message, Soraya.
Okay.
okay. I think we need to keep going. I don't know if there's... I can't make a small light. I can only make big lights. Should we try and make a light smaller than a torch? Or should we walk in darkness?
We could. I'm.
Don't make me walk in darkness, please.
I mean, I guess we could use the torch and then snuff it out as soon as one of us notices something in the woods.
At that
Yeah,
point,
but-
there's no point.
Yeah, I feel like once we understand that there's danger, it's too late.
Alright. Well, if you would feel more comfortable with a torch. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't either way.
Way more comfortable with a torch. It's creepy out here. There's owl. I just saw this little girl get mauled by a bear, and it was dark, pitch black. Like I couldn't do anything.
Well, I say worst case scenario, we let Sophion walk forwards with the torch, and at the first sign of danger, we can try and warn him. But if not, the rest of us just stop and watch what happens.
That's fine. I'll probably run or something.
Well, Sophion can change places with himself.
That's
So
true.
that could at least get him out of danger. So I guess that would be the best bet, is to just keep walking and have a torch. So let's get going.
I guess we're walking the same walking order than we did before.
Yeah, so Sophion, me, Brian, and then Soraya.
Okay. Torch or no torch?
Torch.
Okay. And the massive orange flare illuminates the trees and the snowy embankments on either side. And Sophion and his echo begin to walk up the road again, followed by Lorelei, and then shortly behind Brian, and then taking up the rear, Soraya. Every now and then you see Soraya glance off to the left and to the right intently. You see her stutter as though she's looking at something before resuming walking behind you carefully, more slowly than she was before. Mechanically, you can walk for about another hour. From this point on, because of the environment and the darkness, the snow, everything, your movement over long periods is considered difficult terrain. Okay, so your movement is cut in half. After about an hour, you really get to the point where exhaustion is setting in heavily. It's labor to pick up each knee, move your feet through the snow. If you want to continue pushing past this point, you can choose to do so, but we're going to have to see if you start to suffer from exhaustion. It's up to you all.
I say we camp out.
Yeah, camp out and then get started early.
No, we can't stop here.
Why not? It's
It's
all
not
like
safe. We have to keep going.
it's all like this. We're not going to get out of this forest. In a
Why is
day.
it not safe? Can you see something? I don't see anything in the woods.
Even with your vision.
I don't think I see anything around us in this vicinity. I can find us a nice place to rest with some food.
Yes, yeah, of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you want to keep going a little bit longer? Would that make
Yes,
you more comfortable?
perhaps that would be best.
Whoa, I don't know. We don't want to tire ourselves out. Not in
Yeah, I
this way.
don't. I mean, we could walk. I don't know.
I go and put my blanket around Soraya's shoulders, and I'll just kind of stand next to her and be like, I know you don't like people close to you, but I think you need someone to protect you for a little bit right now. I won't get too close to you, but I'm gonna stand closer than you normally get to help protect you.
I don't know if I can do this.
And then I'll kind of like,
I mean, we could always go back.
I'll like reach for Soraya's hand and be like, come sit. We'll make a fire.
I'll sit.
We'll gather.
Is everything okay? Do you need some water? Or are you hungry? Do you want some food? I can go find us some berries or something. Or we have rations too.
No, I'm all right. This is just very I think this is a bit more than I anticipated when I set out.
I think it's a bit more than what we all anticipated. This darkness is it's a bit much.
I thought I was ready, but now I am not so sure.
Well, maybe if you get some sleep, you'll feel better when you wake up.
And you remember, you don't have to do this.
I don't know. I am I feel like I am just doing the same thing over and over, and I am destined for tragedy, and I don't want to take you all down with me.
Does seem like you almost die.
I mean, I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but I'm down for a little tragedy. Makes for a good story.
Who the hell cares about a story? Gosh darn it, you artists and shit. Always like, oh, I'm just going to be an alcoholic because it makes a better story. Like, no one likes tragedy in their real life. Gosh,
That's why
dang.
they read it in stories.
Exactly. Let's not live it. Let's just write it.
For once, I agree with Sophian. This is not a story. This is my life and your lives.
The little girl almost got eaten by a bear, like alive. It's a horrible sound. And I'm sure a horrible feeling for that person.
I just, I'm sorry that I got us into that fight.
You didn't get us into it. It was gonna happen.
Yeah, it was stalking us in the dark. I could see it. It was gonna attack us one way or another.
If anything, it was
thought it
because
was-
of Sophian's torch.
I thought it might have been something else. Something from
it could have
where I
been a
come
number of things. We are loud. We smell.
I don't think it was necessarily something you did. I don't know, I just think it was unavoidable.
That's this whole forest. It's going to test us bit by bit. We are at a disadvantage because we don't live in the forest. We're not used to eclipses.
I'm gonna roll out my bedroll and then kind of point at it. Soraya, please sleep. At least a little bit. I will sit here and watch right next to you.
Be careful, there are enemies all around us. And I will get in the bedroll.
And I'll put my torch that I had. I'll light it with prestidigitation and I'll stick it right next to me and Soraya. And then I'll just sit next to Soraya and keep a lookout.
I wish we had marshmallows.
I think we need to take watches. I can take first watch, or I could take I don't know. I don't need to sleep 8 hours. I can stay up.
Oh, you're missing out.
We should
then.
do 2 watches. Half of us for one, the other half for the other, if possible.
Okay. We can double it up. I think I should take first watch. I think Soraya needs to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay up and watch Soraya.
Guess I'll take the last watch or something. I don't know. Just
Well, it'll be me and Brian, and then you and Soraya.
all right. Soraya, we're gonna have fun in a couple hours.
Shh.
Did you sleepy little head? All right, I'm going to sleep. Take off my armor. Get in my onesie.
All right. So, first watch. I need a perception check and a wisdom saving throw.
From each of us.
Mm-hmm.
This is like
Okay.
don't starve together.
Perception.
My perception was an 8.
Oh, Jesus.
Oof. Wow, mine was a 7. And then
And you
a
said wisdom?
save.
And a wisdom save, yes.
Mine was a 15.
I got a 5.
A 5.
I guess so.
That's a 5. 1 second. All right. So, Lorelai and Brian. Soraya suffers fits as she attempts to fall asleep, constantly tossing and turning, and she bolts up, sitting upright, and stare around in the forest, her eyes wide, her mouth slightly open, before calming herself down and falling back down to sleep after several minutes. She seems to be having vivid nightmares, or maybe she's hearing or seeing things. It's hard to tell. She's definitely not right. Sophian, on the other hand, after about 3 minutes, is stone cold dead asleep. A little bit of a snore escapes his lips, the echo having vanished, and you could tell as soon as he fell asleep because the echo dissipated from next to him. Each of you keeping watch in separate directions. Both of you roll a d20 for me.
That is a 16.
That's a natural 20.
Dope.
Okay.
One paragraph.
Lorelei. As you stare into the inky blackness around you, the fire warming your back and casting orange dancing shadows at the very limits of your normal vision. Something is odd. Something is peculiar. You rack your brain to think about what it is. You see no danger. Then there's the same persistent unease that comes with this absolute darkness around you, but something else is peculiar. But then you put two and two together, you realize that Sophion isn't snoring anymore. We find this peculiar, as he hasn't stopped all night. And so, not thinking much of it, maybe he finally fell asleep well, you glance over your shoulder. You see this long, thick, sinewy, brown vine has snaked its way down the tree that Sophion is sleeping against. It's wrapped around his torso and around his neck and around his mouth. And he's not snoring because it has muffled his face entirely.
Devil
And that-
snare.
And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Oh yeah.
That was nice knowing you.
This is Wednesday night BDSM night. It's cool. We got it. It's consensual. Don't yuck our yum.
All right, everybody. We are going to take 5 to 10 break. Thank you all for the follows and the hosts and everything I've seen. Take a bio break. Handle your business. Get some snacks. Invite your friends. Come back. We're jumping right back in with this particular situation. When we return, we'll see y'all then.
Saraya's traumatized.
Bye.
All right. So, my brave party. Turn the music down a little bit. I think it's a little high. Okay. So, Lorelei, you see Sophion. This thing is wrapped around him 3 or 4 times. The vine itself, it's slowly moving, almost like a massive sluggish constrictor snake. The vine itself is about as big around as Sophion's bicep muscle, writhing every 5 feet or so of this 25 foot long vine coming down out of the tree. Every 5 feet there's smaller offshoot vines that seem to penetrate into the ground and provide the forward motion and arc up and down through the ground, spreading as it slowly begins to constrict Sophion. I need everybody to roll for initiative first and foremost. Some good initiative rolls. We got
Yeah, sure.
Lorelei's a 4, Soraya's a 19, Brian's a 22, Sophion, you're a 6. Okay, so you saw this. We're gonna count this as the first round. Everybody is surprised. So Brian, you're not doing anything. Obviously, the assassin vine
Assassin vine?
is going to constrict Sophion.
It's my least favorite kind of vine.
Rest
so-
in peace, Sophie.
I had to go.
Out of nowhere, Sophion, you jolt awake at this massive crushing force on your torso. It's simultaneously squeezing your rib cage and your arms together in a painful fashion and kind of pushing you down into the ground. You take 10 bludgeoning damage from this.
Oh god.
Meanwhile, everywhere this is touching your exposed armorless skin, you start to feel this leeching, burning sensation. You try to cry out, but the muffled, nothing comes out. Lorelei, you see it and you're about to act. We're not there yet. Soraya, you're still sleeping. You're surprised. Sophion, you're surprised. You do nothing. Lorelei, you are surprised. But we'll say at this point, you can call out because this is the second round. So what do you say? What do you
I'll
do?
say, guys, wake up! There's something. There's a. Sophion's getting strangled by a tree.
This, everybody jolt awake. Brian, you hear this? You turn around. You're up. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to. I'm going to actually try to do something productive, and I'm going to vicious mockery the assassin vine.
Okay.
Click. It is a wisdom saving throw.
You got it. Let's see what happens. It rolled a 14.
Damn it. Okay. I couldn't come up with a funny vine pun. And
Do it for the vine.
And then, oh no, I had a really good one, but I can't say it until I succeed on this. So I'm gonna like wake up Soraya and Soraya, wake up. And then that's and then I'm gonna pull out my rapier and prepare.
Okay. So you hop up, you try to, you fumble through the words, you can't come up with anything. You frustratedly you grab your rapier. Are you moving at all? Or are you staying there?
I'm gonna stay next to Soraya.
Okay. It's the creature's turn again. So as of right now, because of your situation, Sophion, you are grappled and restrained.
Ooh.
Okay, you can try to break out of it if you choose to do so. It'd be an action. As everybody pops up and turns, this thing seems to sense your movement, sense the tremors in the ground. I'll draw something real quick.
Tremors, also a good movie.
Also a good movie. Let's see. So this is going to capture. All right. So Soraya and Brian, these smaller offshoot vines come to this thing burrowing into the ground out of nowhere. And they burst up out of the ground and try to lash around your legs and your arms. I need both of you to give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, cause I'm great at those.
Is there any advantage, disadvantage since I'm prone?
There is not.
Okay.
Well,
1. Not a natural 1, but a 1 nonetheless.
Okay, so these things shoot up and wrap around your legs and arms, tightening into your body. You are also both restrained for the time being.
Oh,
I got a
gosh.
12 still restrained.
The restrained is your speed is 0. You attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. That's for all 3 of you right now.
Nuggets.
Make sure that's all it can do. That is so. Soraya, you are up.
Question: while
Answer.
restrained and grappled, can I perform somatic components of spells?
You can.
Okay, so I wake up and I'm now stuck in this vine thing, and I can't reach my weapons, so I will just twist my hand and blow cold air and cast Frostbite,
All right, you got it.
which is a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see what happens. It rolls a 15.
Fuck. Nothing happens.
All right. Arcane cold energy streaks up the vine. It recoils a bit. Doesn't seem to have any lasting effect, though.
I hate this forest.
Also, point of order that 15-foot square. Let me move it a little bit so it's better on the squares. That is difficult terrain, so I'm going to leave that up, FYI.
Got it.
And it's any creature in that area when the effect begins, and that is it. Okay. Sophion, what are you going to do? Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, I was going to do my choking noise.
I know, hold on, I'm sorry.
I was all ready.
At the start of each of your turns, while you are grappled in this way, you are going to take, let me double check it, 18 poison damage as these vines burn into your skin and pump this viscous fluid in that simultaneously makes you sleepy, weak, and sick to your stomach.
Gulp.
Is there a save for that?
There is not.
Oh my
It is part of the attack. It is a persistent attack.
Now can I make the choking noises?
Sure. Don't forget you are armorless right now.
Yeah, I'm naked naked and everything. So it's cool. It's cool. That's great. God. So I will try to break out.
All right, I need a athletics check.
Be good. Yeah.
All right, you get a surge of energy and power from this burning sensation all across your body. Adrenaline kicks into your veins, and you force your way out, writhing free and wiggling a couple of feet away. You're still prone, but you are no longer grappled and restrained.
Yeah, I roll over, grab the kind of very small, thin underwear that I had that's been kind of riding up on me since I've been choked, and I just kind of pull it out of my ass. Just get a little bit more comfort in this very horrendous situation as I roll over. And I'm going to take a second wind as a bonus action.
Okay.
And move the hell out.
Okay. Are you going to crawl or stand up?
I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
So what is that? Is that half my movement for stand
Half
up?
your movement.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm...
And we said it was 10 feet.
Okay, cool. So I go 1, 2...
That is going to trigger an opportunity attack.
All right, let's do this. But definitely, I need to do my action, my little healing thing.
And that's don't forget that square is difficult terrain. That's
Okay,
a
so
so
really,
each square in there is 10 feet.
so I can only move here if I.
Okay, so you're not going to trigger an opportunity then.
Okay.
Okay.
Can this? I'll just roll it. What is it? 1d10 plus my level. Yeah. So taking my second breath as I pull and get ready for whatever the hell comes next.
You got it.
That's it for me.
Lorelai, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna call and be like, why does everything in this forest freaking suck, dude? I'm gonna try to cast infestation.
Should have stayed home.
Put my little pocket full of fleas and throw one at it. And like, squish it up in my fingers. It's probably really gross. It is a, what is it again? It's a Constitution save, right? Yes.
Bro,
You got
this
it.
tree is sus, dude.
It rolled a 19.
19. Oh, dang it. Alright, fine. I'm gonna, what should I do? I think I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna stay where I am right now.
Okay, you done?
Yes, that's gonna be my turn.
All right, Brian, you're up.
Is it just my legs that are grappled, or is it?
So, again, the only restrictions are no movement, attacks against you have advantage, your attacks have disadvantage, your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. You can do whatever else. You are wrapped up, you can still move your arms, you can still try and make attacks, etc.
I'm gonna try to hit it with my rapier.
Okay.
And
You need
disadvantage,
to,
right?
you would need to move over to do that, so you can't do that. You need to break free.
Wait, what am I grappled with then?
The vines that shot out of the ground, they wrapped up around your body.
Yeah, can I cut those off?
They don't really have an attack, it's more of an effect, so you have to try and break free with a athletics check.
Okay, I'm gonna try to break free with that then.
Okay.
Athletic. Bum. Do I have normal athletic?
Yep.
Please don't suck.
Oh, it didn't suck.
Thanks. I got a modified 20.
All right. You pull yourself free. You can move. You can do everything normally. No more disadvantage or anything.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and
That is still difficult terrain, FYI.
whop.
All right. No more difficult terrain for you.
And I'm assuming was the check my action getting out of the.
It was.
Okay. I'm going to prepare my crossbow and then wait for my next turn to actually shoot it. So I'll just have it up. Not
You
like
got it.
preparing an attack, but just like preparing for it.
Sure.
And then it's my turn.
All right. The vine slowly burrows through the snow, writhing almost like a massive snake towards Sophion, and attempts to constrict again.
Oh god.
It tasted you. It likes you, and that is a 12 to hit.
Tasty. That hits.
All right. So you are going to take
Oh.
another 15 bludgeoning damage as it wraps up your body and begins to squeeze you again. You are grappled and restrained once more.
Oh god. Get a healing.
I'm hurting a lot, yo. I'm hurting.
Cucumber.
Soraya, you are up.
Okay, I will struggle against these vines and use my action to try to escape using my tides of chaos to give myself advantage on the skill check.
Okay, so that means you're gonna have a normal roll.
Yeah. Athletics, you said?
Correct.
Okay. 13?
13 works.
Whew. Okay. So I will 10, 15 get over here. And just struggle to pull out my crossbow, and that will be my turn.
Okay, so Soraya, seeing Sophion get wrapped up once again, you hear this kind of low-pitched scream from her closed mouth, and then suddenly arcane energy bursts forth from her skin and burns away the vines before she steps back and whips crossbow up, ready to fight. Sophion, you
What up?
start at the start of your turn.
Oh,
Double
God.
check that. Yeah, I know. It's really, really rough, man.
Yeah. Step off. What you doing?
You're going to take another 18 points of poison damage.
You're still up?
No, I'm not. I have 3 points left.
And you hear Sophion. You're down? You're still up. Which one?
No, I'm down.
Okay. He lets out this groan of agony before his eyes roll in the back of his head. His mouth goes slack and his body just falls limp. And the assassin vine lowers it down and starts pressing him into the ground. As this happens, the snow gets pushed out of the way as it's writhing deeper and deeper. And you see, concealed beneath the snow, bones of animals and other humans that have come by and been absorbed by this creature. Lorelei, you're up.
Okay, seeing that happen, I'm going to bonus action healing word. Sophion.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, so it's normal. Hopefully you get a lot. You get 4 HP back. And then I'm going to run up next to it and try to stab it with my rapier.
You got it. Go for it.
All right, let's see this. Where is my... Okay. That is a... Oh, a natural 1.
Frazzled and infuriated and scared, you lash out with the rapier, narrowly missing Sophion's arm, trying to pierce the vine and capturing him right now. This is a miss, but you didn't hit Sophion, so that's a good thing. Anything else?
No, I think that's gonna be it.
Brian, you're up.
Okay, I am just going to try to hit it with my crossbow, I guess.
Go for it.
Click. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
4, and then damage. Wow, that's a 3 damage, 3 piercing.
Crossbow bolt sinks in. It recoils slightly with a sound of wooden thunk as it buries in the vine. It just keeps twirling around and coursing, seemingly ignoring your crossbow bolt.
What?
It recoiled a bit, but it didn't care much.
Shit. That changes everything.
Okay. Okay, that's my turn then.
All right. Feeling the life force ebb out of Sophion, it is going to shift over to another convenient target and attempt to constrict Lorelei. That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
As it wraps around your body, catching you off guard, you are going to take 11 bludgeoning damage, and your skin begins to burn as this thing is wrapped from your knees up to your shoulders, constricting you and squeezing the breath out of you. Sarai, you're up. You're also restrained, Lorelei.
Okay.
Okay, I will see all this going down, and I will pivot over here and say, not again, and cast Chaos Bolt at 2nd level.
Did you see your friends get choked out before?
You are conscious. I guess you did hear that, huh?
What?
Oh wait.
We're so young.
Hold on. I needed to give myself another 2nd level spell slot after my frustrate points. 1 second, please.
I would also like a spell slot. Understand. If I may.
Okay. Now it should work.
Is your shadow not present because you're conscious again?
I have to use a bonus action to bring it back.
Got it.
And then a bonus action to transport, so that takes 2 turns.
Okay.
Right.
So that is a 19 for the attack roll.
That's a hit.
Okay. So that is a 6 and a 4. So I will do 20 points of force damage to it.
All right. So Soraya stands up. Soraya stands up and then whips out, waves her hands frantically in the air. While she's throwing arcane energy at this thing, and you see it just writhing and 1-foot chunks jerking out of the way. Pieces of wood caving in on it as it recoils and lashes back out away from Lorelei. What happened?
I regain all my expended sorcery points.
Ooh.
Nice. As the fury builds in Soraya, you feel this surge of arcane energy threatening to burst out of your fingertips. Your eyes come alive with power, scarcely able to control it. Anything else, Soraya?
No, I am so overwhelmed by this power. I can't do anything else.
All right. Sophion, you're barely on your feet. You're exhausted. You're in pain. Your muscles hurt from the poison coursing through your veins. What are you going to do?
Oh, God. So I'm going to bonus action have my shadow like 30 feet away as far as I can see.
Move it where you want it.
Okay. What the heck is that noise?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna pee on it.
Oh, Jesus.
This fucking thing trying to choke me out. It's getting peed on. So F it.
This was
I hate it.
Sensual choking.
Or
Yeah,
for that
I don't
matter.
like to be choked longer than a minute.
We're seriously going to go, like, within 10 seconds, go from non-consensual choking to a golden shower. Is that what we're doing here?
Exactly.
I want to make sure.
We have to go all the way, and I'm curious to see where it
How
goes
do you
further.
feel, huh? How do you feel?
I'm just like, because I got that small little underwear. It of course has a little halfling hole just for my convenience. So yeah, I'm just gonna pee on this stupid vines and be like, pizza trying to choke me out while I'm sleeping. God damn it! I hate this forest.
Okay, roll a d20.
I would laugh so hard if Sophion's pissed act like acid.
Yeah.
I got a 1.
So-
Your own eye because of the wind.
Summoning all your bladder might, you push out as hard as you can,
And a kidney
but
stone comes
it's
out.
just ends up being just a little bit of a dribble coming down your leg because you're so exhausted and hurt by this.
God, I should really drink more water. This is probably a health issue I should look at after this whole thing. God damn it.
We'll talk about that later.
Maybe a kidney stone. Now I'm worried. Can't.
Is there anything else,
No,
Sophia?
that's it.
What a great round.
Couldn't have done better.
Oh man. Okay,
Best
so
I
Lorelai, as the poison courses from your skin into your muscles, you take 23 poison damage.
23.
Yes.
Shit.
I am down for the count.
With that, Lorelai's eyes flutter and she goes limp, her chin bobbing down onto the vine as it squeezes ever tighter and rotates, beginning to push her down into the ground.
Rest in peace, friends.
Brian, you're up.
I am going to. Okay, I'm gonna do a first level spell slot. I'm gonna do Healing Word for Lorelai.
Okay.
It's pew. And then a pew. That is 5 points for healing.
Okay.
Okay. You are shocked back awake, your eyes open, but you're still burning and being squeezed extremely tightly. Anything else, Brian?
And then I am going to and then I'll take my action and try to Vicious Mockery again.
Go for it.
It's a DC 13 Wisdom.
Let's see what happens.
Oh my gosh, please fail.
17.
Damn it.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Uh,
I really am.
almost
I'm really sorry.
constricted. Okay, well then that's my entire turn.
All right.
I'm just gonna sit here and go,
It is going to maintain the constriction on Lorelai. Sarai. Oh, actually, hold on. It will take its action. The vines and covering the ground kind of recede a little bit, and then don't back up. I need. I want to say it's dexterity saving throws. Let me double check.
No! I should have moved.
Click. That's going to be no strength saving throws from Brian and Sophia.
Strength saving throws. Leave me alone.
Brian, you are restrained with your 5.
Okay. Y'all need to work out more.
Sophion, you are ready. You are not restrained. Soraya, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Well, freshly filled with arcane energy and feeling the power within me, I will clasp my hands together and fire another chaos bolt at first level.
Go for it.
That and
Kill it with fire.
yeah. That is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, good. Damage.
It's really hard to find a choking gif that isn't inappropriate.
I'm sure.
It was a 1 and an 8. So I will do. I bet it's fine with acid. I'll do thunder. 12 points of thunder damage.
You got it. Massive thunder. A clap of thunder comes out. Wood shatters all over the place. Leaves start fluttering down around it as a giant hole appears in the middle of it where it's nestled around the tree. You have a surge?
No, it was a natural 20. I'm good.
Nice. Anything else, Soraya?
I will begin to make my way slightly closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to Lorelai. That's my turn.
You got it. Sophion, you're up.
Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, bonus action switching places with Shadow McShadowy.
Okay.
Pulling out a dagger? I don't know, how many daggers would I have strapped on me?
I would say that you grabbed. I assume they're near you when you wake up, so you could have grabbed them. That's reasonable.
I
Your
have
character's
like
not dumb.
5 daggers.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna stab it.
Collection.
Yeah. Attack! Go! Do the thing!
Ooh.
Yes! Die!
24 to hit for 9 damage.
Yeah!
Echo strikes out. Dagger sinks in. It recoils away. Anything else?
I'm gonna close my. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself decent again.
You got it.
Fixing myself. That's it.
Lorelai, you're gonna take another 21 poison damage.
Oh.
Hell
He's
yeah.
back down.
It's writhing in the ground, pushing you deeper and deeper in the snow. You can barely see from the shoulders up as she's getting pressed down into the snow, and her face contorts in agony before she passes out again. That's saving throw for you real quick. You're ending the turn. No, that's the beginning of your turn. Disregard that. Brian, you're up. You are restrained.
Yep. Shit. I guess I'll do another healing word. First level for Lorelai.
Okay.
That is another 5 points.
Up and down, conscious,
Hell
unconscious.
yeah.
Every time you return to consciousness, it's like your body is lit on fire from this poison, coursing and contracting your muscles, your body itself caving in because of the cramping, in addition to this vine wrenching around you ever tighter.
At this point, I'm probably like crying, just like snot all over the place.
And can I try to like? Is there any like branches or anything near me that I can break off and light on fire and throw at it?
Is healing word an action or a bonus action?
Well, because healing word is bonus action.
Okay. I'd say yeah, sure.
Cool. I want to try to like grab a tree branch or something and cut it off and prestidigitation as my action and try and throw it at it.
Okay, well, I will let you grab it as a free action and prestidigitation as an action, right?
Throw it next turn.
So you're holding a flaming branch right now.
Cool. I'm down with
All right.
that.
You got it. All right. Lorelei is out, so it is going to let go, and it is going to lash out at this echo which just attacked it. And that is a 21 to hit.
That hits. It's destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, how many hit points does it have? It's like one or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It reaches out and wrenches around this echo, and as it crushes in, it explodes out of existence. And you see it start snaking around. It seems to sense the vines restraining Brian and starts to turn in that direction. It is going to move closer.
No.
Soraya, you're up.
So is Lorelei no longer restrained and grappled?
No longer restrained and grappled, but unconscious and prone. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got 5.
Healing word. Okay, that's right. I keep forgetting you guys healing words, so that's why I'm fine wouldn't do this, but that's my DM fault, so go ahead. You're good.
That changes what I was going to do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't get there. In that case, I will cast Shadow Mode at
Okay.
it. Shadow Mode. So, I don't know why that didn't make an attack roll, but I will make an attack roll as this is a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
So +5. Uh, 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
So I take the ashes out of my bag and smash them in my hand and create this orb of dark shadow energy and fire it out at the vine, and I will make it threatening shadows. So the target sees threats that are not there. The next weapon attack against the target is made with advantage.
All right, you got it.
And then as my bonus action, I will once again convert all of my new sorcery points into a second level spell slot, and that will be my turn.
Beautiful. Sophion, you're up.
Awesome. So bonus action, just going to summon the shadow again, right there, and he's going to attack.
Got it.
Come on.
With advantage.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So I'll just roll again. Ba
Don't want to rob you of a crit.
The exact same score.
14
Thanks
to hit
for
hits.
wasting it.
No problem. That's how I do. For 9 damage.
All right.
Yeah. So like the vine like comes up and he's like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
You see large chunks of this vine over the course of this battle have been broken off and they're flying, and pieces are lying motionless on the ground, almost as though ordinary wood. It is a lot smaller than it was when you started. It is still a threat, however. Anything else?
Nah, that. Oh man, who's dying? Is it Lorelei?
I'm sure doing something.
Lorelei looks pretty bad.
Okay. I will. 50, 20, 25. I guess over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Sophion charges over to Lorelei's aid. Lorelei, Sophion's charging at you. This thing is up writhing. It seems to be going back and forth between Sophion's Echo and Brian. You are prone and hurting a lot. What are you going to do?
I'm going to use half my movement to stand up.
Yep.
And then I will cast one of my last level 1 spell slots and cure wounds myself.
Okay.
Let's see, how much do I get? Just give me something good. 4! Better than nothing, I guess.
It's almost double what you had, isn't it?
Yay.
Almost. And then I'm going to bonus
Kinda.
action wild shape into my I guess a wolf. No, I want to
Turn into a dragon.
Something
Just
bigger.
go.
I want to do something bigger. I'm gonna turn into. I'll do an ox. I'll turn into an ox.
Alrighty.
Block of
I don't think I have an ox. Let me see. Is this
An
close
ox
at
down
all?
the tree.
All right. So that's
Have
gonna
you
be
seen dinosaurs?
that's gonna be our ox for now, because I don't actually have a
That's
bull or an
no
ox.
ox.
Let me make sure. Hold on. No, I don't have anything of the sort. I'll double check. All right. Anything else?
That is gonna be it for me.
All right. Do you have the character sheet for an ox available?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Beautiful. Brian, you're up.
Well, I have this flaming stick now. Can I try to light, not like a vine of it, but like its body? Can I try to light the big piece of stick on fire?
Sure. Make an unarmed attack roll.
Cool.
See what happens.
Where's Smokey the bear?
Please. Oh, 19.
All right. That's a hit. Roll 1d4 for fire damage.
Wait. I'm just gonna roll regular d4.
Yeah. That's all you're doing.
Oop. 2.
All right, so you slam the stick at it and hold it in place. It recoils a bit, and as the fire starts to lick at the wood, it kind of bubbles up, and you see this strange liquid come from within. You see the edges singe, but it does not light, and fire doesn't seem to have much of an effect at all.
Gross.
Well, Brian's learning all the things that it's totally fine with.
I'm just this is the kink room and I'm just petting it like
Yeah, like we really should have talked about our wants and needs prior to this engagement. Like,
wasn't prepared.
At this point, it's
Soraya
asking
just
for
like,
more.
I feel the power.
Okay. Well,
Anything else?
I'm just gonna continue trying to wave the fire at it to get it away from me.
All right, you got it. At this, it is going to lunge out towards you. You are restrained. You're having a hard time to get away. It's a 13 to hit.
Ish. Oh, it hits me. Just hits me.
You're going to take 6 bludgeoning damage as it wraps around your body and begins to squeeze you tightly. Soraya, you're up.
Okay.
I'm not getting.
5, 10, 15. I was get to the edge of this line, and I will say, stay down. Chaos Bolt, 2nd level.
Got it.
$13 to hit.
Hits.
Damage. Normal.
Cool.
And a 4. So that will be force damage again. 16 points of force damage.
All right. So this vine's writhing up around Brian. You aim carefully, lash out, force damage. 3 hits again, right in the middle, and then like a seismic wave, it bursts throughout, exploding pieces all around, wood falling around, landing in the snow, leaves coming off, completely free from Brian, and it is shattered into pieces.
I'm going back to sleep.
Lexi the ox stomps angrily.
fucking A.
I didn't even get to gore at once.
I curled back up into the sleeping bag.
Cringing at the thought of all of the splinters that just happened.
Whew.
I just wanted something with more HP than I currently have.
Well, I'm going to be awake for at least an hour. Self-care here after that choking. That was...
Oh no.
We're off the map. We're off initiative. The scene is yours.
I'm gonna
This
pee
time,
on it,
Soraya will sleep with a dagger in her hand.
I will be standing next to Soraya instead of sitting. Preparation for more bullshit.
Yeah, I'll sort of move the sleeping bag, just like a little bit of a clearing, not necessarily directly underneath a tree or anything like that. I'd rather be covered in snow than die.
I'm gonna cut a vine off and then just like casually throw it at Soraya. Like,
I was sort of like, wake up. I will not hesitate to kill you. And I'm back.
Oh man, that was good times. You gotta laugh, right? You gotta laugh during these times. Ugh. So you think I should go to a doctor or something?
No, you're fine. Just sleep.
I think we all need to sleep.
I can't go to sleep for the next hour. I just got choked by a plant. I feel tasted in my mouth. I might get some coffee, maybe look out into the darkness.
Okay, so are you going to take next watch then?
It's whatever y'all want. I mean, that was just weird. It was in my mouth. You ever had bark in your mouth? Like it gets against your teeth and everything, like it's mossy. Like I'm gonna be pulling moss out of my teeth for like a day.
That's disgusting.
Isn't it? God.
Yeah.
At least you have an unlimited supply of toothpicks sitting all around you.
Yeah, but I don't want to put tiny things when the big thing was already in my mouth. Like,
Didn't you already do that in town?
oh Okay, hold on. Now the girth of said vine was approximate to the size of the gentleman, the
So-
mayor that I enjoyed.
Saying.
If you don't mind, I'm really trying to sleep here.
Yeah, but I really want to convey that I had a really good time at that town, and I want to go back. Fond memories all around.
So I'd add a little bit to that as you're considering this, Sophion. The mayor, despite his outward stature and the way he carries himself, the time you spent with him was was passionate and vigorous, but surprisingly gentle and considerate.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that is nice. I mean, next time I'd like to take it up a level just because that's my needs, but we can work on that later.
See, but now you have a reference for the in-between of what you want and what you got, right?
Yeah, I got two extremes, and now I got to meet in the middle.
Phrasing.
Sounds
Yeah.
like in the middle, but
I'm just a wee halfling here trying to get through this world in a way that I am okay for the next day. Do we still want to continue this quest? I mean, I am like 60% in, 40% out.
I mean, I don't think we can necessarily turn back.
No, we can. We
No,
can.
but
We can go.
but the dangers are going to be the same regardless.
Yeah, but we're going further, deeper into the danger. Danger zone is right here. We could be out of it if we just walk the opposite way, go anywhere else.
But the eclipse isn't just for this town. It's the whole
Yeah, but the
continent.
whole world isn't like taken over by forest.
How do you
divine
know?
thing. I hope to God not.
Right now, we're only right here. We don't know what this eclipse has woken up in other places.
Well, hopefully the city continues to do what it does best and push back environmental concerns in favor of urban needs.
I don't think Sophion cares to shine any light on the situation anywhere else but here.
You just hear Soraya. We can't go back.
We can, won't, I think is the correct word. Okay, if we're gonna do this, god damn it, I'm gonna like get some of that moss and like wrap it up in some paper. See if I can.
You're gonna poison yourself again.
I'm gonna figure this out. All right, I need something to go to sleep, and I can't like.
Ooh, I know. I'm gonna pull out the sheet that I have in my pocket, and I'm gonna take Sophion's finger, dip it in the drow,
Yes,
and then give him his finger back and fold it back up and put it in my pocket.
that's what I've been wanting.
I need a Constitution saving throw, Sophion.
I relent. I relent.
That's the end
That's-
of
this
Sophian's
is-
tale.
Unfortunately, this is something your body would do naturally.
Oh man, body, just stop. Let it happen.
So you begin to get a bit sleepy, but then the adrenaline from the last fight, second wind, how aggravated you are with the situation, your body is resisting the worst of the effects. So you become groggy, but the pain in your stomach and the retching that follows prevents you from sleeping for another hour.
Do we got more of that?
You get one a day.
Oh god, this is gonna become an addiction.
If you because that was fun, that's fine, but you have one dose left. So even using it for fun, that's going to use it up.
Yes. It's the best way to use it, in my opinion. Yeah, so he's just gonna like throw his dagger into the tree for the next hour or two.
I will take a rest then, but I will sleep very closely to Soraya just in case I need to wake up for any reason.
Okay.
I'm still
So
having nightmares.
You got it. Soraya continues twitching.
Oh yeah, does anything happen to me? Didn't I fail a save or something?
That was in chat. I'll recover it.
Okay.
So Sophion and Lorelei are keeping watch, correct?
I assume so.
Okay, we'll keep your perception check from last time. Sophion, give me a perception check, please. And then a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. I did it the opposite. 9 for the wisdom, 16 for the perception check.
That's not good.
Alright. You got it.
Oh, I'm reading it.
You got it? Okay, good. I will be sending... Actually, I'm going to need a 1d10 from you, Sophion. And a 1d4.
I got a 1? Curse you!
And then a secondary roll. It was nice knowing you, man.
And another one!
Okay, I need you to pick
become a werewolf.
high or low.
Swing low, sweet chariots. So let's do it.
Okay. So,
When they go low, we go high, man.
as you're continuing
Go
to
lower.
as you're continuing to throw your dart here in the darkness.
It's a knife, good sir.
Sorry, your dagger. I apologize. I was thinking dark and said dart.
I'm attacking the darkness with my dagger.
As you're throwing your dagger into the tree that this vine came down, every now and then it'll sink into some of the remains of it. Lorelei keeping watch quietly in the back. Every now and then Soraya will twitch and jolt in having the nightmares that she is having, at least here in the beginning of the night. After 2 to 3 hours or so, retching, throwing the dagger in frustration, retching, the light begins to dance across the trunk, and you begin to see shadows once again take form into seemingly impossible faces. You shrug it off as nothing more than what you've experienced before, convincing yourself it's not there. But as you throw the dagger once more, flying through the air, the flight of the flames flickering off of it, blinding you momentarily, and coming back in, the dagger sinks into the tree trunk, and for a split second, it seems as though this dagger pierces straight through the face of Mayor Igor. At that, your consciousness breaks for a moment, and then you see multiple versions of him surrounding you and threatening to attack you and assault you and enrage you. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. You shake it off. You can't help it. You don't cry out. You don't move. You seem paralyzed for a moment. But you can't stand it any longer, and you bow down to your knees and bury your face in the snow just to get the vision of his face out of your mind. The cold presses against your skin. It's shocking, refreshing, painful, but it's better than seeing. After a long while, the fire warming your back, the pain of the cold of the snow against your face is too much to bear. And so you finally rise up and risk a glance in the same direction at the edge of darkness. But as you open your eyes, the darkness stays. And you are blind for the next hour.
I'm like,
Guess you don't need a torch now.
Lorelei,
Yes?
I can't fucking see.
I can't see either.
What?
It's dark. I mean, I can see, but it's dark. You normally can't
What do
see in the
you
dark.
mean you can see, but it's dark? You can normally see when it's dark. Why is this different? I
Well, I
can't
mean-
fucking see.
Well, I thought you were just mentioning how dark it is. It is dark.
I can't. This isn't working for me.
What's not working?
This ruckus wakes up Soraya and Brian.
Are my eyes okay?
damn it.
I'm
I mean,
like,
your eyes look fine to me. I don't see anything.
look it up.
Is there anything that I can see wrong with his eyes?
Where the normal brown irises are, has this distinct grayish purple hue instead.
Oh, wait. What the? I saw you put your face in the snow. What did you put your face into?
The snow.
Was there anything in the snow?
Dirt.
You stabbed your eyeball.
Not where I peed, I'm sure. God damn it. What?
I like grab Sophion's face and look at her and be like, yep, your eyes are cubes now, they're not balls anymore.
That doesn't make sense. Why would they be cubes?
Don't stick your face in weird places.
Sarai's not even looking. She's just going, Sophian, if you want to get off of watch so bad, you don't need to make things up. I can take over watch.
Sophian, can you really not see?
Oh yeah, like fucking look at my. Oh my god.
You
You can't even see the fire?
No, I can't see shit. There's nothing here. There's. Did you guys see the shapes that are around us? Like, oh my
I
god,
didn't see anything. You were just
freaking
staring
out.
off into the darkness, and then you fucking face planted into the snow. I thought you fell asleep.
Okay, I'm having a psychotic break. Okay, that happened several minutes ago, and now this is the aftermath.
Well, you need to sit down and be quiet. Yelling's not gonna get you anywhere.
I will take over the watch. You
Good.
just sleep.
I can't sleep. I can't see.
I
Do you
can't
normally
hear you right
see
now.
while you sleep?
Sleep.
Before I go to sleep, yeah. I need that comforting thought that when I open my eyes, things will be okay.
Well, I don't think this will last forever, and if it lasts,
How do you know?
Can I just
Well, I don't know.
pop
We'll
him
have
on the
to
back
see.
of the head with my crossbow and try to knock him out?
Sure. Take 1 bludgeoning damage, Sophian. As you get whack in the back of the head from Brian.
Ow!
Go to sleep.
Why the f did you? He's like pulling up his dagger. Why did you hit me?
Do you want me to do it again? Go to sleep.
I will stab you. Stop trying to hit me for me to go to sleep.
Sophion, you can't even see me.
So,
I'm just gonna trip him.
why are we beating me
bully
up?
him. He can't see. You must have put your face in something in that snow. Maybe that vine left something in the dirt or something.
What were you doing before you could not see anymore?
These shapes in the dark staring back at me.
Was it like triangles or circles?
No, it was a very thick man, the mayor. He
You saw
was
the
staring.
mayor?
Yeah.
DM, am I still seeing these things? Or has it been time?
No, you're good.
If you're seeing the mayor, that means that you have feelings for him.
I do. I like none of this is strange. I have feelings for him. I'm also having a psychotic break. These two things are
Sophian.
happening.
Sophian, listen to me. I was also seeing things in the shadows that were not there,
Okay.
but they are gone now, so perhaps it will work for you the way it worked for me. Just go to sleep.
I don't go to sleep to feel better. What the hell is this?
I'm
But
gonna.
if you go to sleep, it might fix your
Last
vision.
time I went to sleep, I was choked to death.
The more time none of us are sleeping is the more time we are losing our quarry. The more time where people are going to be killed. We don't have time for this. Go to
Well, then
sleep.
go the fuck to sleep. I'll just be quiet.
What, are you going to be on watch when you cannot see?
I can't be on watch. I'm just going to sit here until I feel calm enough, and maybe I will go to sleep.
And I will take watch.
I just need to make sure I get my solid 4 hours of meditation. So if we could stop yelling,
God damn it.
I would appreciate it.
Like he's like standing or in the center with his dagger out, like.
Lay down!
Oh hell no, I'm
I'm gonna
here.
trip him. I'm gonna trip him and try to get him to prone.
All right, would you resist this, Sophion?
Yeah, I don't want to be tripped.
All right, make a grapple check. Athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Coming.
But you
Do
you
I
would
have
have
advantage since he can't
you
see?
you would have advantage. Yes.
Okay. 15.
What do I roll?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Sit your ass down.
He gets out. He's gonna like just start stabbing at the ground, trying to find a fucking foot.
I will go over to the rock and sit and just begin my watch.
He'll get up like in a crouch position, like.
I'm
All
gonna.
right, we're ready this time.
I'll go back to sleep next to the fire.
All right. So everybody has rolled a wisdom save for this day, correct? I'm making sure I'm keeping up with that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So First watch passes. Sophion is up to you as a player, if you sleep or not, when you fall asleep, etc. Because character motivations and all that, and your current character state of mind. We will say that the remainder of the night passes without relative issue. The darkness stays. There's no sense of the passage of time. Lorelei, because you're so familiar with you meditating once a day, you can track about how long it takes for you to rejuvenate your spirits, and so you can track time a little bit that way. You can tell when about 4 or 5ish hours have passed. So you swap watches, wake up Brian, and then whatever happens to Sophion, Brian, you actually get some sleep.
Sophia just like same position, just like.
Is this a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Long rest. As you are awoken by Brian, and Lorelei comes out of her meditation, Soraya, you are awoken. Sophion, you're still awake, I imagine?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're going to take exhaustion. And that means you also do not get a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. The blindness did fade after an hour. You know
cool.
this.
Oh,
Yeah, it was only for 1 hour. So if you want to go to sleep after that, it's up to you as a player.
Nah, he'll stay awake. Could he do short rest though?
Yeah. Sure.
Sweet.
While Brian is up, he's going to be unloading and then reloading his crossbow every now and then. Just kind of like double checking it, putting it aside, and then picking it back up and double checking it.
And Sarai will spend her entire watch just standing by herself and sort of looking out into nothingness.
Okay. You got it. You got it. Someone... I do not remember this. I believe it's standard I'm not sure how exhaustion works with long rests. I really don't remember. Do you remember?
I think
Yes.
if it's exhaustion from doing something, it's based on a con save, but if it's from lack of rest, I think it's just you take the point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Right. Is it? What I'm trying to figure out is how many points of exhaustion is it for staying up past 24 hours? I don't remember how that works.
Oh, I
'cause
think
it happens
it's
so rarely.
I think it's 1 point per day you're up.
Okay.
I think.
All right. We'll go with that for now. If anybody wants
Yeah.
to look it up, be my guest. All right. So, there's no sun to rise. There's no rooster to crow. Just more dreadful quiet, more abject darkness as you snuff out the fire, make your way back to the road. Are you torching up, Sophion?
Oh yeah, and it's you make a DC 10 Constitution save, and if you make it, you're good. Otherwise, you get a exhaustion.
Okay, and that's good for the whole day, or is it for every hour after 24, or what?
It's for the whole day. After the first 24 hours, the DC increases by 5 for each consecutive 24-hour period.
Okay, you got it. So go ahead and make your save.
Con!
10 exactly.
Nice.
10. The adrenaline is keeping you on edge. It is actually bolstering you, at least for now.
Yeah.
But you are pushing your body to the limit, and you do not gain the benefits of a long rest. So.
I'm gonna put on my armor. Yeah. I'm good. Are we going? I can
Did
see
you
now.
sleep at all?
No,
Okay.
I'm fine.
That was a foolish thing you did.
Why? I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
You seem a bit on edge.
We should all be on edge. Just got like choked by a plant.
Let's just go. We have a lot of ground to cover.
God damn. Let's do this.
All right.
Hi, Joey, am I still doing the thing?
It's coming and going.
Okay.
Oh, that was 8 hours, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
You'd be good.
Okay.
All right. So, continuing up the road, hour passes, second hour, roughly give or take, it's hard to tell. Sophion, the road begins to rise, the land around you, the trees grow thicker and more dense. The foliage here is a little bit greener, although suppressed by the whiteness of the snow, building up thick on top of all the bushes and trees around you. You hear the unmistakable sound of a river gurgling ahead, winding its way through the depths of this forest. As you approach over the rising ground, it flattens out a bit, and although everything is completely dark, you can tell the water stretches out well beyond your sight, that of the torch and everything else. It is obvious from the near bank of this river that a stone bridge once crossed here, but in some time in the past has been destroyed entirely. Large sections of masonry, stonework from the surrounding area, break the water's surface near the riverbank, and the bridge on this side has become a steep ramp descending directly into the water. As your torchlight flickers on the masonry, you can see it is damp and slime-covered and slick. But in order to continue along the North Road, you will have to hop or swim across this rapidly moving river to reach the other side. There are several pilings near you, and then there's a middle section of the bridge, and then a couple more stone pilings, and then the other side. It does look as though you could jump it, although it would be treacherous between the ice-cold, fast-moving water and the slick stones.
Alright, I guess let's do this.
How
Wait.
deep does this look?
Here it slopes down gently, but 10-15 feet out, there seems to be a precipitous drop-off as the water darkens very rapidly. And it's no real tell, and it's probably 10 or more feet deep at the very least.
And how wide is this river to the other side?
Check something. Lorelei, you can see that the river is probably... It's right at the edge of your vision. You see the other bank, so probably about 100 feet or so.
I will relay that and say this river is not extremely deep. Well, I mean, it's deeper than I am tall, but it is very, very wide. It's almost outside of my vision range, and I can see very far.
For you, Soraya, the limits of your vision are just that centerpiece of the bridge.
I can almost see the opposite bank, and it is so far away.
As a matter of fact, I have a map.
Ooh.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
And get your torch on.
Soraya is still like a bit away from everyone.
That's fine.
So, it will be treacherous, but it looks somewhat crossable, mostly.
Alright.
Looks questionable to me.
Perhaps we could tie ropes around ourselves and the more sure-footed can go first.
Well, she could turn into an ox.
I can turn into many things.
Just tie a rope to the ox or the cow or whatever, and that way no one goes down the river.
I can also turn into a mountain goat and jump across.
No, I think ox is the best way forward.
But no, perhaps she is right. Maybe brute strength is not the way to do this. Perhaps we need a more delicate touch, a more balanced touch. If we are trying to stay on these pieces of bridge.
I'm game with that. Are we just gonna go, or... I mean, the mountain goat thing helps her out, but it doesn't really help us. Unless, can we ride you?
I thought I could change into a horse. Or, I mean, I could also carry you as an ox, but I don't know.
But I wonder if you turn into a goat and we tie a rope around you and you get all the way to a relatively safe point, we can use the rope to stabilize ourselves as we cross.
Yeah, I could if there's a place to tie it off. I wouldn't feel comfortable if you were pulling on me.
Yeah.
Right.
How wide is this river, or thingy?
The river itself is almost, it seems to me to be almost 100 feet or more.
Holy crap, do we have enough rope?
No, we'll just go in sections.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. It's the worst that can happen. Also, I'm glad I got my sight back. It's pretty awesome to see your beautiful face.
I told you.
It's not an I told you moment. This is really my moment. So that's
Alright, then why don't you go right after the goat, if you believe this is your moment.
sounds good. Let's do it.
All right. So who's gonna go first?
The goat.
Hold on,
goat
let
will
me be
do.
sure I don't have anything better that I could change into.
Like a bird.
I actually might not be able to do a goat because it has a climbing speed. I can't do climbing speeds yet.
I think you can. Can't you? Is that just swimming and flying that you can't do?
Oh yeah, no flying or swimming speed. You're right. I
Or
could
you
have been
could
changing
be-
into spiders this whole fucking time.
you could be a small thing and we just throw you across.
Okay, yeah, because I want to splat on the opposite side. All of the small things have 1 HP.
This might be a good middle. Something somewhat meaty, but dexterous.
Yeah. Be sure I don't have anything else that can like specifically do this specific thing.
Like the famous river crossing alligator would be really cool.
Yeah, I can't do.
Can you be like
anything.
a giant frog or something?
Or a
I can-
flamingo.
I can do a giant weasel.
I don't know if that helps.
I think when we are low in morale, that would be useful.
Yes.
Okay, I guess a mountain goat would be best.
Perhaps you can get a running start and travel far distances.
How much is okay? Yeah, the speed is much. So I'll turn into a mountain goat, and I will start trying to jump across.
Okay. So as a reminder, if you move at least 10 feet before, you can move up to your strength score in feet without any issue. Okay.
Okay.
If it's more than that, you have to make an athletics check.
This is not going to be great for Soraya.
Let me double check something here.
Because the goat gives me advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws. That would
Oh, saving
knock me-
throws, that's...
That would knock me prone. But it's the only other thing. Unless I wanted to, I could turn into an ox or a cow.
But you only want to take up not that much space, right?
Yeah, or a riding
much of space.
horse if you wanted to.
Do you have anything that is about, say, 5 feet across that is very strong?
Make it be a sheep. 5 feet across. This is always the worst part because they do so much stuff. Like an ox is considered huge for carrying stuff.
But what is its actual size? Large?
Yes.
That is probably too big, yes?
Yes. I could be a wolf spider, but then
Alright,
I'd get
y'all just
swept
follow me
away.
then. I'm gonna
No!
get running.
All right, so Sophion leaps through the air without warning, torch illuminating the dark water below, lands the other side. His feet begin to slip out from underneath him as he lands on the damp, slick stones. I need you to give me a acrobatics check.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, I need to prepare my spells.
What'd you roll?
19.
Okay, so you slip a bit, but you recover yourself, and the echo follows closely behind you, mimicking your movements, seemingly gliding through the air more than jumping.
I know.
Before coming
He's
to rest
showing
next to you.
off, the little bitch. God damn. So I'm like here?
You are now on the first. Yes,
Okay.
you are on the first piece of the fallen bridge.
We high five each other.
You got it.
Okay, do we want to go? Should I change into something and go and carry a rope, or should I?
I am not confident that I can get across without some sort of assistance.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Like, this looks pretty treacherous. It's wet and moist over here. Not my favorite combo.
Not to mention, after this first step, we will have no run-up to our jumps. We will just have to jump.
Well, I think
Yeah.
if you run in place, it fulfills.
Yeah, if you
Like
run
a
in place,
cartoon.
Build up that traction, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know which would be best. I guess I could just try to jump myself, but my dexterity is shitty to say the least.
Okay, I'm gonna hop onto the next place if you're gonna start coming over.
Well, did
'cause
you bring a rope with you?
I got my backpack, which has rope.
Okay. Well, then you jump, and then there's no use in us all going at the same time if one of us is gonna fall without a rope.
Do you want to throw us one end of the rope, though?
Yeah,
In
throw
case
us a
we
rope
fall?
before you jump across.
Yeah.
And then if there's like a, kind of tie it to like the edge of something, like a tree or anything that's over there.
Looks like
There's
a tree over here.
some pretty massive pieces of masonry you could tie it around.
Okay.
Or yeah,
That
if it's
works.
if it's long enough, you could stretch it to that nearby tree, about 10 feet back.
Let's attach it to the bridge so that we have even more leeway.
Okay, and then the last person that comes across has to take the rope and tie it to themselves.
Oh god.
So the rope will only go about here because it's 30 feet.
Okay. So we will jump across one at a time.
Well, I don't know what to anchor it to. I mean,
To yourself.
what? Okay, I'm not
Tie it to
anchoring it.
yourself.
I'm going to hold it in my hand. Good suggestion, though. Not going to anchor it to me. But okay, I'm going to get to the next spot and we'll. God damn. Okay. So
By the way, I think you should have made that check with disadvantage
why?
because you're exhausted.
Oh no, I'm not.
Oh no,
He's not
you
exhausted.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, he's
the
not
con
exhausted.
save. Is this
But thank you
athletics or
for keeping up.
acrobatics to jump? I forget.
So, just to let y'all know, the first jump here is going to be 10 feet. Then it's 5 feet to the pillar, 5 feet to the middle platform.
Oh,
If you make a standing long jump, I'm assuming y'all get right on the edge of those pieces, giving y'all a little
I
bit
see.
here.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you make a standing long jump, it's up to half of your strength score. You can make without
Just-
issue.
I'm just.
Oh, you can make without rolling.
Without an athletics check, yes, but you're still gonna have to make an acrobatics check to
Not
avoid
the-
falling prone or falling in the river.
Okay. Okay, this works. I'm gonna tell my mist is gonna stay here just in case.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Smart.
jump and try to get on there.
All right, acrobatics check.
Here we go. Come on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
Not only do you stick the landing, but you twirl a little bit, flourishing.
let it go. Let it go. Okay.
All right, so I think you're at the length of the limit of your rope now. Is that right?
Yeah, I can only reach over here, and I'm gonna. Huh. I don't know why the hell I could just. Yeah, I'm gonna have.
Yeah,
the-
you
I
could.
don't know why I'm jumping.
I don't either.
Gosh darn it.
Oh yeah, you just
Yeah.
leapfrog.
I look pointedly at other Sophian. You should have told me. Why, you ass. God damn it. All right, guys. I'm going to hold it in my hand. Okay? Who wants to come next?
I will.
Okay.
So I will.
How much do you weigh?
I'm very light.
Yeah, but what approximate? I need to know if how to brace myself. Are you pushing 120 or 150? What we got? I can only bench press
I'm around like 100 pounds.
Oh
very,
God.
very thin. Yes,
Jeez.
I am sickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stretch for this.
In fact, like an 8 strength. Okay. So, I will do my best to sort of stay somewhat close to the rope as I jump, so that if I need to brace myself, I can grab the rope to brace myself.
Okay, so that's a 10-foot jump, and your strength is 8.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to make an athletics check to overcome your natural limit.
Mhm.
So give me an athletics check.
Okay. I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
No chances today.
Whew.
Good. One of them was a
Yeah.
4. 15.
Okay. So I will say for these brief bursts of energy, you can go up to half again your natural limit. But if you try and do it more than once, you'll become exhausted.
I can't even do it more than once.
Ah,
I mean, you could try. You can't do Tides of Chaos again.
But
you could
even
try
if I
another.
just try to keep jumping that far. Got it. Well, this will be a problem. Because I can't make any of these jumps.
Y'all skipped leg day, and it shows. All right, throw the rope to the next person, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the rope is attached to the bridge, so...
Oh yeah, I guess I'll just continue holding it and like straddling this column, like.
Is there a way to sort of back up a little bit to the part of this bridge that is almost submerged and then get 10 feet of run up for this next jump? Is that possible?
Yeah, that seems reasonable. You're up to your calves and knees is going to be in frigid cold water.
It's okay, I have armor that protects me from cold temperature.
You do, so yeah, you can do it. Anybody else runs risk of taking a little bit of cold damage.
Okay, so I will jump to this pillar.
Okay, you got it.
Brian, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go next?
You go ahead. I'll pull up the rope.
Okay. I'll go ahead and try to jump across.
Okay, what's your strength score?
My strength score is 12.
Okay, real quick, I forgot. I need 2 acrobatics checks for landing from you, Soraya.
Yup.
Let me resolve those first because this would have happened before.
Yeah.
Unless I want to change into something.
One is a 12.
Okay, so you land prone, jumping to that first stone.
Okay.
Then rise back up, jump to the second one, give me another one.
Second one is 13.
Okay, so you slip a bit, but you're able to catch yourself as you kind of lean over the side and wave your arms to keep from falling in the rushing water beneath. All right, so you are good there. So, and your strength score was what, Lorelai?
12 as myself, if I don't
Okay.
change in anything.
All right, 10-foot run up. You can make that first jump easy.
Okay. I'll go there.
All right, acrobatics check to land.
Acrobatics. 13.
Okay, so you're able to slip a little bit, recover yourself. Now what?
Okay. One of you has to move forward.
I mean, it
At
has
some
to
point.
be.
I mean, Brian can jump to this with me.
Yes, perhaps that is
I can
best.
pull the rope. Lorelai, can you scoot over a little?
Just
Is it
catch
big-
her if it falls. Fine.
Is it big enough for both of us to stand on?
Yeah, you just sidestep.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
This collapsed bridge ain't big enough for the both of us.
Duel.
I will untie the end of the rope from the bridge, and then I will try to jump.
Okay.
Where
You got it.
supposedly Lorelai is still sitting.
All right. Strength score.
10.
Okay. You can barely make it. 10-foot run up through the air, land. Acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Can I try to catch her before she lands? Like, steady her?
Sure. Acrobatics check with advantage.
Cool.
Or, well, steady him, Brian.
Ooh, nice.
That is
That's-
20.
That's really, really good. You did that. Yes. She starts to careen over the side, slipping, her feet sliding, and you grab her and jerk him back, and he kind of stabilizes and grabs onto you for a second, and then recollects himself and puts his hand down.
Brian, don't ever do that to me again.
No promises. Sophion, you can go forwards.
All right, I'll switch places, like the dumbass I am.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy.
It's not. I had to cut a hole through the parallel dimensions. Okay, it was very hard.
Sophion, if you come over to the edge of this part of the bridge, and reach out for me. Perhaps I can try to jump and you can grab me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Sophion's will brace.
Since we're still trying to cover the same distance, both of you all give me an athletics check, actually. You for the jump, and then him to catch you if you fail.
Oh god, here's where it ends.
Acrobatics, you said?
Athletics. 9.
Okay, so you do not make the distance naturally.
Alright.
Natural 20.
You lunge out and you feel like you're going to make it, but then suddenly and precipitously, like a cartoon, you drop and your hands bounce off of the masonry, leaving thick bruises on your forearms. You slide down, he grabs you and then wrenches you up, sliding along the edge. And you end up face down on the bridge.
Are you guys okay over there?
Yeah, we're fine. She just needs to leave, like, maybe a pound or two. That was, God, my arm.
Okay.
Why do you keep saving my life?
What do you want me to do? Let you drown? God, you're a
this
kid.
is better.
We need to get you to the orphanarium.
The orphanarium.
All right, next person.
Brian, do you want me to go next, or do you want to go next? Okay, I will try to make this jump.
Okay.
What do I have to roll?
No, 5 feet is within half of your score.
Oh, within right. Yeah.
Right, but you need an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Oh god, please be another good one. That's an 11.
All right. So you jump over to the pillar. Your feet come out from underneath you. You land hard on the small of your back, shooting pain throughout your body as it knocks the wind out of you. But you don't fall off. Your feet are dangling over. Your hands are dangling over behind you. But you're still stable on the platform.
Okay. Oh god, guys, it hurts so bad.
I know, right?
Oh god. Okay, Brian, be careful.
Alright, I will try to do this jump here.
We're doing push-ups after this. Maybe some cardio.
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Okay. I'll make sure that the rope is tied around and like I'm holding on to it, so it's like on my wrist a little bit.
Okay.
Let's go. That's a 13.
All right, you land without issue.
Cool.
Without relative issue.
I'm down with that sickness.
Hell yeah.
I will go ahead and try and do this jump before Lorelai does hers, so that I can try and help her.
Okay.
Over.
So you settle your feet. You tell Sophion and Zeko to get back, and you ready yourself. And with a mighty leap, you launch yourself into the air. Sophion standing on the edge, hands out ready to catch you just in case you slip. And then suddenly, everything goes black. A massive sphere of dark energy absorbs everything around the bridge, and none of you can see. You hear Brian flourishing through the air. You hear the impact of masonry. And then from behind you on the other side of the riverbank, you hear the telltale of crossbow bolts flying
I drop to the ground.
Fuck!
I'm already on the ground.
I'm also already on the ground, supposedly.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Oh, no! This is a riot. We're playing. Deal with it. 2 more hours.
That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Did we at least level up? I got choked out. You choked me out.
Lorelai probably thinks that Brian slipped into the water and is floating downstream right now.
Man, I knew there was a good reason to make sure it was like heavily wrapped around my wrist before I went.
I'm going to change up the music to something a little bit less ominous. And I'm going to queue up a raid and get the end screen ready and all that good stuff. So, as usual, players, thank you for an amazing night. If you could send us off with your favorite or least favorite or whatever remarkable moments we had while I do all this, that would be wonderful.
I just like that it seems that completely organically, this is touching on a lot of raw things for Soraya this bit tonight, and that's very interesting for an RP based character. Like, I am. So I'm interested in continuing to go into that shit.
Glad to hear it.
Though it was terrifying and we could have died, I was very, very happy and pleased. This was my first encounter with an owlbear, and I love owlbears. As you could tell by earlier, I love owlbears. So I'm also very pleased that we didn't kill it, that it just got to walk away.
I'm also really pleased that Soraya keeps having all these visions. Cool.
I like all the little things where the forest and the darkness is driving everybody insane, or trying to. That's a nice touch. So it's not just animals killing us and Drow killing us, it's the forest killing us too.
Well, yeah, that would be boring, right? It's like every D&D adventure.
First it's bandits, then it's an owlbear, and a couple more bandits.
Yeah, I loved telling Sophion that his eyes were cubes instead of...
That was funny.
Why cubes are so weird?
Brian is so sweet to Soraya, and she's so not in a place where she can like really appreciate it.
But like that's okay because he's slowly recognizing that Soraya's kind of like him in different ways.
Yeah.
So he wants.
I'm waiting for our real first heart to heart where we like talk about who we actually are.
Oh my
Maybe
gosh,
the next time we're getting choked out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the next time we're just gonna let Sophion have his moment with a tree, and then Soraya and I are gonna be under another tree.
That guy.
Next rest. I mean, like hopefully, assuming, which I know is not a very safe assumption, but assuming that we get to have like just like a normal rest at one point. I love some of my favorite RP moments in all of D&D are two people stuck on watch together. What do they talk about moments?
Oh yeah,
I love that stuff. That's where all the juicy shit happens.
Those are always awkward.
Yeah, that's what makes them great. You can't escape. You have to be there together.
Bust out your Uno deck.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I mean, I love the choking tree. It was awesome. I like the blindness. I was thinking Event Horizon, sewing my eyes shut. I think that would be awesome too. Let's see if we can carry this horror card all the way. Yeah, it was.
I can't believe you peed on the enemy.
Tried to
pee on the enemy.
he dribbled. He dribbled.
Performance anxiety is very common.
It is. God damn, like trying to perform just after being choked out while everyone's watching. You know, it's cold. It's hard. Okay.
Oh, it's cold. That makes it even worse, doesn't it?
Dribbling might get you places, but it doesn't earn you points.
I really like how y'all stay in character. You keep role playing even in combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sophion's always going to try and get the fuck out or take the least damage. And why are we doing this? And Soraya is overcome with like, hey, look, there's a shadow thing, and I'm having a character moment. So Chaos Bolt, sure, let's do it. Why not? You know?
Yeah, I mean, Soraya was so on edge this entire session that she almost exclusively, if not exclusively, used spells, which is so antithetical to who she is. But when she's in this specific situation, it brings everything up in her.
Like being lost in Walmart past 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it applies to all of you. I don't want to keep. I want to let everybody go to the raid and all that good stuff. Roll the end credits because we're a little past time, I believe. But yeah, you guys do it time and again every session, and I really appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. I love playing with y'all. So, get teary-eyed. With that being said. Thank you, players. Thank you, viewers. If you haven't checked out our YouTube yet, please do that. FableForge RPG on YouTube. Subscribe. All the archive videos are there so you can catch up on stuff you missed in the past. Social media. Join the Discord so we can talk to you between sessions and all that good stuff. We are live every Wednesday night with Hearts of Shadow at 8 p.m. Central. And then Friday nights is Odyssey of the Dragon Lord, also at 8 p.m. Central. That's a Greek-inspired, high fantasy, mythos, totally different type of campaign.
Yeah, when do I get to visit my crew?
Well, we are down a player right now because of reasons. temporary break, so I was actually trying to build something in. I just need to find a slot that makes sense for one of y'all, and then you guys can take over an NPC that's looking for a while or whatever. We'll figure it out.
Make Soraya level 20 and she's the BBEG. Done.
We will see what happens. Stay tuned to Twitter and Discords for announcements. All right, everybody. I'm gonna jump over to the stream ending screen, roll the credits. Thank everybody for the follows and the support and all that good stuff. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. Please consider subscribing so we can unlock all the subscriber emotes. And with that, we will do the raid from the ending screen. So we love you all very, very much. I hope that 2021, especially after today, is much better, and everybody is safe and happy. And take care of yourselves and each other. Okay. We'll see y'all next time.